Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Post game, live reaction right after the game. I'm not going to sit here and lie, bro. Like, this was, like, for me, like, I don't care. Listen, I know some Viking fans are going to be optimistic. Oh, even though we lost, we played a good. Listen, bro. We got an offensive minded head coach. And the thing about this team is our defense is the identity of this team. The defense is the identity of this team. Let me say that one more time. We have an offensive-minded head coach, and the season ain't over. I'm not saying the season's over for the Vikings, but this was a bad L because it was a winnable game. This was a winnable game, and the defense kept us in the game the whole entire time. Let me talk that talk. Let me cook real quick. I'm going to get to the comments. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button when you come in the building. Vikings lose to the Ravens 27-19. Offense gave them no chance. Let me say it again. Offense gave them no chance. Too many turnovers on down, interception, bad interceptions. Let me say this right now, and I'm gonna cook because I'm not gonna be the super positive Viking fan when it comes to how we lost this game. There's a way, listen, you lose a game, but it's the way you lost the game. How many false starts did the Vikings have? How many false starts did the Vikings have at home? At home, we had, nine false starts. We're at home. And we had eight false starts, 9 false starts. Listen, we got to hold this team accountable. Shout out to Ron's Opinion, shout out to Mike, shout out to Sports, shout out to MJ10, shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family, but I'm frustrated. I'm a frustrated Viking fan. And I feel like Viking fans deserve better than this. I'm going to say this right now, ladies and gentlemen. The way the Vikings offense played in this game, if I was on defense, bro, I'm calling them out, bro. I'm calling them out. See, I'm a positive, optimistic Viking fan. I still don't feel like the season is over. But the way this defense played compared to what the offense gave them, the offense turned the ball over on downs 2 times, 2 interceptions, was going for it. Look, it was 3rd and 1. It was 3rd and 1, and they go for a touchdown pass. No, it was 4th and 1, I believe. Instead of going for the first down, you go for the touchdown. That's play calling. And no, I'm not just going to take all the blame away from J.J. McCarthy, but KOC, every Viking fan deserves better than this. When it is that close to the first down, why are you going for it on 4th down with a long pass? All you need is a short pass. I don't understand the play calling. And like I said, Viking fans deserve better than this. And if you are, listen, you could be extra positive about this L. And yes, listen, I'm usually optimistic on an L, but this L was a bad L. And Viking fans, like I said, deserve better than this. KOC's play calling cost us this game, including J.J. McCarthy with the 2 turnovers. But the 2 turnovers wouldn't have happened if you would establish the run a lot more. Aaron Jones was running all over the Ravens defense, and you got away from it. Until we got down by like a few points, then you started to run the ball. Then you started to do quick passes. Why couldn't you do that in the first half? Why couldn't you do that in the second? I don't understand it. And as a Viking fan, I'm not trying to be negative, but the play calling was absolutely horrible, and this offense gave this defense, gave this team no chance to win. And I understand special teams fumbled it twice. Miles Price fumbled it, but we recovered 1. But that 2 interceptions, bad throws by J.J. McCarthy. But the biggest thing for me was the play. Why would you even call that play? Why would you call that play? It was bogus. It's bullcrap. And I understand people going to be like, oh, Mike, you're being negative. I'm being real. Sometimes you got to be real. No, I said the season ain't over. I don't think it's necessarily over, but the way KOC lost this game with the play calling, we have to talk about it and hold him accountable. Too many offensive penalties. I think it was like 13, 14 penalties. 8 false starts at home. We're not in Baltimore. We're in Minnesota. We're in Minnesota with false starts. The crowd is quiet on offense. So why the heck are we having false starts? Why are we having false starts? Why? Why? Somebody make it make sense. And KOC, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so not sorry. I'm going to hold you accountable. If no other Viking fans want to hold you accountable, I will. Because the penalties is unacceptable. You're the head coach of this team. You're the head coach of this team. And you literally, the defense was shutting down the Ravens. The Ravens wasn't scoring no touchdowns. All they was getting was field goals after field goal after field goal. And we still couldn't do nothing offensively. Like, come on. What does the defense have to do? Do the defense have to score as well as play? Listen, what do they have to do everything? Because listen, I'm going to hold KLC accountable. I know he's a lot of people's favorite coach, and I like him as well as a coach, but this was an unacceptable L. I feel like this should have been a dub. It could have been a dub if the play calling was better. This was a bad L. Respectfully, KLC. Respectfully. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. I'm about to really talk that talk, and I'm not trying to ignore nobody's comments. I'm just got to get this out. I got to vent because I feel like this was unacceptable. 8 false starts at home. 2 turnovers on downs. 2 fumbles. 2 interceptions. Listen, the offense needs to be better. Yes. You know what makes it bad? Because after that, listen, at halftime, right? They ran the ball the first time. The first run was a 17-yard run play with Aaron Jones. And then after that, the second play, because they went back-to-back run plays, was a 5-yard run play. Why did you get away from it, KOC? If you, like my bull Tone, I was talking to my bull Tone earlier. Shout out to him, shout out to Mayor, shout out to everybody in the building. I said, like Kareem in basketball with the Lakers, one of the all-time great players of all time. The sky hook shot, right? If you can't stop it, why am I gonna not do it? Why would I stop doing what's working against you? They was running all over the Ravens, and KOC said, man, let's make this game complicated. Let's try to throw the ball down the field when you're running all over them. Let the offensive line cook. Let that offensive line be physical. And instead of going backwards by blocking, how about we move forward by pushing them and putting them on their back? Let's run the ball. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to read some of these comments and I'm going to get right back to what I was saying. But final score for the Vikings and Ravens, man, 27-19. And I'm really frustrated because this was a great performance by the defense. Yes, they gave up some points at the end of the game, but there's no excuse on why our offense can't do nothing when it counts. And shout out to the super chat. Shout out to you. Appreciate it. What's going on, Antonio Winfield Jr.? Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Salute to you. God bless to you and your family. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now, let me get to the comments. After last week at the Lions and we won, and this week, yes, the way we lost is my biggest issue. Yes, sir. I love the Vikings. McCarthy needs bench. Like KLC, what are you doing? McCarthy could have got hurt. And my whole thing is this. That one, and JJ McCarthy has to protect himself. There was a play where he scrambled and he dove head first, and the defender hit him like late, but they didn't call a penalty. I'm like, yo, JJ McCarthy, you got to take care of yourself, bro. You're the franchise quarterback. You got to be able to slide feet first or something, bro. You got to change it up, bro. I'm not saying the season is over, y'all. I thought they had it, yeah. I thought they did too. 72 rushing yards, another 48 from scrambles, and you guys were gashed. Yes! Why isn't the run the ball your offense identity? You guys have shown you can do it, but no, it's the play calling. People are going to blame just this on JJ McCarthy. And listen, I'm not going to take all the blame from JJ McCarthy, but most of the blame goes to KOC. The offense gave them no chance. The offense gave them no chance to win this game. And I'm just a passionate Viking fan. I am frustrated because the Viking fans deserve so much better than this. We should be 5-4, not 4-5. We shouldn't be that. This is unacceptable. And I'm not going to be the Viking fan and say, well, we played good even though we lost. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not taking that as a victory because we should have won. We should have been better. Listen, this offense was embarrassing. Like Mary said, embarrassing. He said, Shador, we're not going for Shador. It don't matter what our quarterback is. If the play calling is bad, we got J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy's our quarterback. We ain't worrying about Shador. Respectfully, I'm not saying Shador can't be a good quarterback. I'm not worrying about Shador. It's not the quarterback. It is the play calling because J.J. McCarthy is going by what KOC wants to do. Yes, he made the throw, which were bad throws, the interceptions, but he also made some good throws. The problem is the play calling. Establish the run and help your young quarterback. Why get away from something that's working? You establish the run and keep running the ball. This was a game of mistakes, 6 false starts. Listen, Mary, it's actually 8 or 9 false starts. That's how bad our offense was. Our offense was so bad that we're having false starts at home. We're not in Baltimore. We're in Minnesota. And how many more false starts? Brian O'Neill, I'm sorry to say it, bro. I'm calling him out specifically. He was getting destroyed by whoever their edge rusher is. Was it Queen? I don't know. And then on top of getting destroyed, this man was false start after false start. He had to been like 3 false starts. Out of the 8, he was probably 3. He was probably 3 or 4. He was bad. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Shout out to everybody in the bit. I'm catching up in the comments. Listen, I'm just venting right now. I'm upset. I'm irritated. And let me give a shout out to the Ravens. The Ravens did what they had to do. They won fair and square. They did what they had to do, even with them not playing the best offensively because of our defense making them not play that good. So let's give the credit to the Vikings defense for playing the way they played. It's because our offense is why we lost this game. Our offense was absolutely terrible for the most part. And Lamar Jackson, one of the best quarterbacks in the game, did not have the best game, but he still made enough plays to win. And Derrick Henry did his thing, 20 carries for 75 yards. I got to give respect to the Ravens. They made a lot of plays when it counted the most. Zay Flowers had 4 catches for 75 yards. I got to give credit to the Ravens when it counted the most. The interceptions that they had, who got the interceptions for the Ravens? I'm not really sure who got the interceptions. I'm trying to look. Marion Humphrey and Malachi Starks. By the way, Malachi Starks was one of my people that I wanted to draft, but we're not gonna worry about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. This game was a winnable game. I need everybody that's in the building to hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Let me say that one more time. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and everybody is welcome to this YouTube channel. You know the vibes over here. And I would say the slogan, but it's not the right time to say it. Because I would say, respectfully, we're going to beat the brakes off of you. But I ain't saying it for this live. I ain't saying it for this live. Because I usually say it, but I ain't saying it for this live. Respectfully, I love my Vikings, but they got to step their game up, bro. The Vikings got to step their game up. They have to. Lions will win against you guys. We ain't worrying about that. Vikings lost to the Chargers. Yeah, they got beat by the Chargers. Yeah, Chargers are a good team. Poor Minnesota. Yeah, man. Let's go Ravens. Yeah, Ravens did their thing. Ravens, listen, Ravens beat us, but I'm telling you, I hate saying, I'm not trying to take nothing away from the Ravens because they played a good enough game to beat us. But if it wasn't for our play calling, bro, we would have a better chance. Man, bro, our play calling was absolutely embarrassing. Embarrassing. KOC, embarrassing. And as a Viking fan, I love the Vikings. I'm going down with the ship. I'm always going to be a Viking fan. We could be 0-17. But at the end of the day, this type of loss was embarrassing. False starts left and right. You going for a dang on touchdown pass on 4th and 1 when you only need 1 yard? Make it make sense to me, KOC. Respectfully speaking. Make it make sense, KOC. You will be called out by me. I'm not going to be the Viking fan and say, "Oh well, you have a winning record, so you're above constructive criticism. You're above it all." Nope, not me. I'm going to give you what. Listen, I give you credit when credit is due, and I'm gonna definitely talk that talk when you ain't calling the right play for this team, for this offense. Another thing I want to talk about. Listen, you can feed Justin Jefferson all day long, right? But why is it that you wasn't trying to feed Jordan Addison a little bit more? Why couldn't you find TJ Hawkinson a little bit more? You know Justin Jefferson's getting triple team, double team. Why can't you find another guy? Yeah, Speedy Naylor had a great game, and I respect what he did. But my goodness, bro, change it up. Those 2 interceptions, I believe, was to Justin Jefferson. He's getting double teamed. So that means if he's getting double teamed, somebody has single coverage or he's wide open. So why couldn't you find Jordan Addison, another good wide receiver? Why couldn't you find TJ Hawkinson? You did find Speedy Naylor. He had a great game. Speedy Naylor, career record for him. 5 catches for 124 yards, 24.8 per average, 1 touchdown. His longest catch of the game was a 62-yard catch. But at the end of the day, you got to spread the ball out a little bit more. I think, hey, listen, you did try to find Jordan Addison, 11 target, only 3 catches. That's more accuracy on JJ McCarthy. Yeah, man, I'm not liking it, man. Maybe you need to go to TJ Hawkinson a little bit more. Maybe you need to find TJ Hawkinson a little bit more. But my biggest thing is this. If he's not hitting on these long passes, KLC, why can't you make the adjustments and do quick plays, quick passes? Why can't you do that? Especially when you're doing all these dang on false starts. And if you're doing all these false starts, bro, that's on you, bro. That's on you. You the head coach. You didn't have this team ready on this offensive line. This offensive line is the healthiest it's probably been all season, minus the center position. And you got these dudes is doing false starts. What's going on? What's going on with the count? What's going on? This is a serious question, KLC. What's going on? 8 false starts. That's unacceptable. It is what it is. I don't like it, man. But listen, I'm still a Viking fan for life. I still feel like we got a chance, but we got to start winning it throughout. Like, we can't, hey, listen, we can't be, we're going to wait for us to get to the playoffs. For us to fight to get to a wild card in the playoffs or win the division, we got to beat our division game. We got to beat the Lions one more time. We got to beat the Bears one more time. We got to beat the Packers twice for us to have a chance to win the division. But let's just get a dub. I don't even care about that. Right now, we need dubs. No matter how it comes about, we need dubs. Whoever we beat, we need dubs. Mike Sports, I hate saying this. JJ McCarthy can't throw down the field. He was not the most accurate some of the passes. I will agree. But then it's like, if he's having trouble with his accuracy down the field, why isn't KOC adapting to the play calling? Why isn't he adapting to the play calling? That Kurt's having a great wide receiver, same thing with the Eagles and wannabe games, doesn't need all the. Yes, he was just a win. Yes, facts. Jefferson was shut down. I don't think Jefferson was really shut down, but I say this, some of the passes were terrible. And then another part of it is, even if you do double team and triple team JJ, right? You got Jordan Addison. You have other people. Speedy Naylor's going off. You could have gave, and it doesn't have to be deep passes. Short passes could get the job done. There were so many times, right? There were so many times when Lamar Jackson's dinking and dumping. Here's a 5-yard pass. That 5-yard pass goes for 20 yards. Here's another 5-yard pass. That 5-yard pass goes for 10 yards. Here's another 5-yard pass in the middle of the field. That goes for 8 yards. That's what you got to do sometimes. You can't always hit a home run on every play. And that's what KLC be trying to do. He tries to go for the home run play instead of going for the play that makes sense the most. The higher percentage to convert that first down is not going deep on 4th and 1. It's to go for a short pass. You have a better chance. You have a better chance. And it's frustrating. I'm a Dolphins fan. We got, y'all look good, bro. For real. But everybody in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. We just talking vibing. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, man. I truly appreciate everybody that support me on this YouTube journey, and thank you so much. But yeah, I would be lying if I said I wasn't frustrated about what's been going on with the Vikings in this specific game. This specific game was absolutely horrible offensively. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry. I'm so not sorry in Kevin Gates' voice. It was a bad L. It was a bad L, period. And nobody can tell me otherwise. I don't care how. Listen, you can be the most optimistic Viking fan all you want. We still got to keep it real. This was not a good game offensively. They gave them no chance. The defense played so good against an MVP quarterback. And you wasted the defensive performance because your offense wanted to be extra aggressive when they didn't need to be. The game was close enough to win, and KOC kept on doing the stupidest play calling. Let's keep it real. The stupidest play calling. And then you get away from the run game. When after halftime, we was up, 13-12 or something like that? 2 runs in a row. I'm going to say it again. The first run with Aaron Jones, 17 yards. The second run in a row, 5 yards. And then you get away from it. And then you try to pass. And then you throw an interception. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. But then the defense does their thing. It's like, eventually, like my boy said in the comments, I forgot who it was. He said, your defense is playing lights out. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if he's a Ravens fan or what. He was like, but your defense going to give up something. And I said the same thing. I said, look, I love my defense. They played with a lot of heart. But if your offense can't do nothing and move the ball down the field and you keep going 3 and out and turnover on downs and just making boneheaded plays, and it's like you get away from the things that work. You get away from the things that work for the things that don't work, that haven't worked all season. Why are you going for a deep pass when it's 3rd and 1? Doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. And that's on KOC. That's on KOC. No, halftime score was 10-9. Was 10-9. My bad. Yeah, man. And then we got our first touchdown by Aaron Jones rushing the ball on the left side of the field. It's like, dude, our first touchdown was a run. Matter of fact, our only touchdown. Was it our only touchdown? No, he threw for 1 touchdown. JJ McCarthy. Yeah, he threw for 1. 2 interceptions. Okay. And then our first touchdown was a rushing touchdown by Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones had a great game. It's a shame he couldn't have a better game because KLC's play calling. Simple as that. It is what it is. I'm being real. That man got away from the run game. And we took an L because of that. Dante Culpepper looks like. All right. We need Dante Culpepper back. I wish. And LaDainian Thomason is great. I agree with that statement, your title. But why do you keep judging other men and their appearance? It's kind of weird to me. Not trying to come at you, but I'm just going to keep it real. Like, you come at another man's appearance is weird vibes. You got to stop with the weird vibes, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure you got flaws about you. And people, if they was to come at you, you probably would sit there and cry. So don't come at another man's appearance when you're not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect but Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. So I'm pretty sure you got flaws. I'm just saying. We should be 7-1. Yeah, the Ravens are getting into their bag. But I will say, man, like, I'm not trying to say if, but dang, if we had a better play calling, I think we could have won this game. I really do. Double team, the most plays. Yes. 7 false starts. No, 8 false starts, bro. 8 false starts. Take that hat off, my guy, y'all. Hey, listen, Vikings all day, but I'm not. Respectfully, I'm representing the Vikings win or lose. I'm a real fan. I'm not like some of these bandwagon fans. I represent my team whether we lose or win. Whether we lose or win, I'm representing my team. If you don't like it, hasta luego. It is what it is. I'm repping my team regardless. You feel me? Was it record false start? Yeah, 9 false starts. My bad. 9. I'm sorry. 9 false starts. 9 false starts. My bad. KLC caught a horrible second half. Terrible. Shane, whoever you are, you're probably one. Yeah. Ravens game. Oh yeah, Ravens. Y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve to win this dub. Y'all good. KLC called a horrible. This doesn't win championships. Look at the Browns. Yeah, I'm gonna skip your comments. You just kind of weird. Purple, we're going to the playoffs. Flock Nation, shout out to you. Bucks defense. Ravens defense. Yeah, I agree with that. We played at yes. Y'all didn't play good, but y'all still won. Those are the best wins. Man, Gary, I'm trying to hold KOC accountable, bro. Everybody, listen. Some Viking fans say that KOC, you cannot say one negative thing. Respectfully, Wayne, I'm not saying the man's a bad person or nothing like that. Some people be trying to make it seem like you can't say nothing about KOC. KOC was terrible. Let's keep it real. As a Viking fan, you can't tell me KOC played good. As a Viking fan, you can't tell me, not play good, but call a good game plan. You can't tell me his play calling was on point. It was terrible. Ravens equal no playoffs. Yeah, Ravens might still get the playoffs, though. That was totally, yeah, disgusting, bro. KLC equals knucklehead offensive coach. Facts! Gary, they don't want to admit that, Gary. They don't want KLC to take accountability. Some people don't think that he can be talked about. Listen, he needs to help. Listen, he taking this L to his home because there's no way you give up that defensive performance and you lose like that. That was a terrible offensive performance. And I blame more on KLC than JJ McCarthy. Not saying that JJ McCarthy didn't make some bad throws. He did. But my whole thing is it's a developing game. He's a young quarterback. I'm not trying to give him excuses because those throws were terrible. Some of the throws were bad. I'm not doing that. He bounced the – listen, some of the throws were way overthrown. Justin Jefferson was wide open. He missed them wide open. Yes, I will admit. But some of these bad calls, these interceptions, listen, yes, it's on JJ McCarthy, but part of it is definitely on KOC and his game plan and his play calling was it was embarrassing, period. Embarrassing. I'm going against Addison in fantasy, so I'm glad he was targeted that much. Yeah, he was, but he couldn't get the passes completed. That means you need to do short passes. Everybody in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, we go on live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Just keep it PG in the comments. It's okay to disagree with people, but just don't disrespect anybody in the comments. That's all I ask. Just keep it PG if you can. And Gabriel, happy birthday, brother. We need this. We needed this win, Chris, for real. Nah, man. Purple. Yeah, all the Raven fans, y'all deserve this dub. But I gotta go in on KOC today, bro. He was not good. I gotta talk about KOC. He was not good, bro. His play calling was embarrassing. It was absolutely terrible. And I'm sorry to say it, man. I'm sorry. Terrible. I mean, terrible play calling. Unacceptable. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not saying the man's a bad person, but I'm not going to be the Viking fan to say that this man had a good game plan. That man called a terrible game plan, and he got away from the things that worked. He didn't stay with the things that did work, meaning the running game. How do you have a run game like Aaron Jones Sr. today and only rush the ball 9 times with Aaron Jones? Aaron Jones rushed the ball 9 times. He had 47 yards, 5.2 per carry, and 1 touchdown. His longest run of the day was 17 yards, but they got away from it. How do you get away from the run game, KOC? Listen, I'm trying to figure this out, KOC. Why? You ran the ball altogether 18 times, and 5 of the runs was J.J. McCarthy at the end of the game in garbage time runs because he was trying to get first downs and stuff like that. Listen, you got away from Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason, especially Aaron Jones, in the first half, second half, when you had 2 rushes back-to-back. Starting the first half, you had the ball you started with the ball in the second half. Like I said, Aaron Jones, first run of the Second half was a 17-yard rush, and you got away from it. You got away from it. Why? You was winning at halftime. So we ain't making these excuses. Oh, well, we didn't have enough time. But then you start rushing when we're down by double-digit points. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. For all the optimistic people that just you can't say nothing about KOC, make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so not sorry. It is what it is. In Kevin Gates' voice. Yeah. You know the vibe. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah. I didn't get it from Burger King. I got it from Amazon. But yeah, I think Burger King did sell these helmets. But yeah, Justin got locked up, like I said. All right. Well, shout out. Sometimes you have to do short passes to get the quarterback in rhythm. Facts. Confidence in having him air it out doesn't build confidence, especially after that. Bro, I keep telling some Viking fans about that. And they say, well, KLC's gonna run his offense. You match the talent you got on your field, bro. He's not Sam Darnold. I'm not saying that he's not going to be better than Sam Darnold one day, but he's not Sam Darnold. He's not Kirk Cousins. Run the dang ball. KOC, this L is on you in the offense. This L is on KOC. Respectfully, I'm not letting him get away with this. And I know Viking fans might not agree on what I'm saying but I'm going to keep it real over here, y'all. I'm keeping it real. You can't tell me that we don't deserve better as Viking fans. You can't tell me we don't deserve better as Viking fans. We deserve better. Yeah, Ravens are a better team. I will admit, they're a better team. True, bro. Can I get a shout out? What's going on? Not BTW. Shout out to you. True, bro. I can that. Everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game. And everybody's welcome to the YouTube channel. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Mike, I lost so much hope, faith today. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Gary, I'm gonna be honest with you. As a Viking fan, how we went down in this game, bro, was embarrassing. How we went down in this game was unacceptable. Because you look at it, right? When you look at it, the Minnesota Vikings could have made this a game where we could have made this, if not win, it could have been a game where it went down to a field goal, at least. But our offense was absolutely terrible. So I agree with you, Gary. I'm be honest with you. I'm not going to lose hope completely, but I will admit this was a tough L. But I'm going to take this L. we got to take this L. It is what it is. We lost. The Ravens won. They deserve this dub. But I can't deny what I seen from the offense for the Vikings. This offense was absolutely horrible. And I hope every Viking fan is not going to sit there and say, well, we were closer than we should have been. And KOC, it really wasn't KOC. It was J.J. McCarthy, because J.J. McCarthy can't run KOC's offense. This is why a head coach has to adjust to the talent you have on the football field. You adjust to what you have on the football field. If your offensive line's giving up sacks, then you need to do quick passes instead of trying to do these long drawn-out plays down the field. If you're running the ball successfully, keep running the ball. What are you doing? It ain't rocket science. I mean, I'm not saying I know more football than KLC. I'm pretty sure I don't. But I tell you one thing, if I was on that sideline and I was a player, I would have been like, KLC, can we run the ball? Respectfully speaking, can we run the ball? Like, for real. This is why I love the all-time great quarterbacks like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and Joe Montana and the dudes that got that rep like Patrick Mahomes and all them. Because you know why? Because they're the type of person, they're the type of quarterback that got so much respect where they could just change the play. They could just change the play. Hey, KOC, you gonna call this play? Guess what? I'm gonna change the play and I'm gonna run the ball, head coach. I'm gonna run the ball. I love seeing when Peyton Manning will call audible and say all this stuff. Like he'll say some of the craziest things, all audible out of the previous play that was called by the coach, because he knows for a fact that play ain't going to work. But J.J. McCarthy, he's a second-year quarterback. This is his, third game of his career. So he probably don't got that confidence to do that yet. This is why I love seeing these all-time great players do it. And I can't wait until J.J. McCarthy can get on that level to just audible out of stupid plays. Because I'm going to tell you right now, some of those plays were stupid play calls. They were stupid. Let's keep it real. Stupid play calling. Stupid play call. I'm sorry. I'm way behind. I'm way behind in the chat. I'm going to skip some comments. I mean that in no disrespect. Everybody that's in the building right now, make sure you hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And like I said, everybody's welcome to the YouTube channel. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. And there's a lot of evil going on around the whole entire world, but I just hope that this is a channel where people could come to and just, you know what I mean, just vibe. Mike Sports Vibes is we just vibing and having a good time. So everybody is welcome to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for everybody's support on this channel. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, man, I'm frustrated. I am frustrated. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm frustrated. They took an L. This was a bad L. Yeah, T.Y. is a bandwagon fan. He said that he's an Eagle fan, and then he has a picture of a Ravens picture as his picture for YouTube, for his YouTube channel. Like he's a bandwagon fan, so we ain't worrying about. And then he says skull when he's an Eagles fan. Look, he got Eagles, T.Y. Eagle. He's an Eagle fan, he's a Ravens fan, and now he's a Viking fan. I don't understand it. Alex says rebuild. Well, I agree, but we can still be we can still win games as well. We have a lot of draft picks in the 2026 NFL draft. But right now, let's focus on this year and let's build on what we can build on and let's win some games. But we're not going to win many games if the play calling is this bad. Respectfully. Yeah, don't give up. We ain't giving up. Donald is killing it, and we chose JJ over him. Yeah. He's a second-year quarterback. I'm not trying to give him no excuses, but he is a second-year quarterback, so we'll see what happens. Stupid calling, can't get 3 yards on 3 possessions. Pass. Come on, terrible. Isaac, 100% agree. 100% agree, bro. Angel said, vibes. This freaking O-line coach gotta go, bro. Everybody listen, it's on KOC, offensive line coach. It's on, J.J. McCarthy made some bad throws as well, but my biggest thing is play calling. Why aren't you running the ball when the offensive line is creating room? The offensive line is making holes for Aaron Jones to run through. What's going on? What is really going on? KOC gives up on the run way too often. Like I said, we was up 10-9. Got the ball at halftime. The first play at halftime was a 17-yard run that the offensive line made a big hole for Aaron Jones Sr. And then he called back-to-back run plays. I said, oh, KLC he going to run the ball. Right when he does that, right? Another 5-yard run by Aaron Jones. Back-to-back run plays. Then there's an interception. It's like, my goodness. Why did you give up on the run game? Why did you give up on the run game? McCarthy had 100 dropbacks today. Yes, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, nation. I don't understand it. Already had 100 dropbacks. Yes, it doesn't make sense. And that's on KOC. It's on this L is on KOC more than JJ McCarthy, more than the offensive line, more than the penalties, even though the penalties is part of KOC because he is the head coach. Yes, the offensive line coach, yes, you're going to blame it because he's the offensive line coach, which he should be blamed. I'm not saying he shouldn't be blamed, but KOC's the head coach. He's the manager of everything, and that man looked bad. That man looked bad. Our offensive line was terrible when it comes to the false starts. McCarthy. Mike, what's good with you, Tom? Appreciate you, bro. Raven fans laughing. Yeah, y'all won, man. I'm not hating on the Ravens. Y'all got the dub. I'm really frustrated though. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. I'm really frustrated. This is some bull crap right here. This L is on KOC. Hands down. Hands down, bro. Respectfully speaking. This L is on KOC. And us as Viking fans deserve so much more than this. We deserve a lot more than this. You can't tell me we don't deserve more than this. Let me look at some of these the NFL stat. Let's talk about some of these other games. I'm kind of just frustrated. I don't even want to talk about this game no more. What else happened? What else happened around the NFL? So far, the Lions are beating the Commanders 14-3. The Rams are beating the 49ers. Oh no, the Lions are beating the Commanders 14-3. Rams are beating the 49ers 14-0. Seahawks are beating the Cardinals 28-0. And Sam, no comments on that. Let's keep going down this. Steelers, they're playing tonight, I believe, or Monday night. But let's look at the rest of the league, right? The Giants lost to the Bears 24-20. Caleb Williams scrambled. He scrambled and he got what was it, like a 17-yard rushing touchdown and won the game for the Bears. The Bills, shocking loss, shocking upset. Dolphins beat the Bills. That's why I always say any given Sunday. That's crazy. I did not think the Bills were going to lose that game. I'm going to be honest with you. Ravens beat the Vikings 27-19. Jets beat the Browns 27-20. Wow. 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 After giving up Quentin Williams and Sauce, they still won. That's crazy. Patriots beat the Buccaneers 28-23. And let me say this to all the people that was trying to come at me about Drake May. People was trying to say Drake May's not going to be good. I don't sit here and watch all these film like a lot of other people do. I just go by my eye test. And no, I don't know it all about football, but my eyes told me that man was a dog if he goes to the right team. That man playing wonderful in his second season. That man throwing dimes, accuracy, athleticism. That man throwing dimes, bro. Drake May throwing dimes. That man having a good second year. Got the Patriots. What's the Patriots record right now, man? Patriots are 8-2, bro. Beat another good quarterback in Baker Mayfield. You know what I mean? Saints are beating the Saints beat the Panthers 17-7. That's another shocker. This is why I always say any given Sunday. Any given Sunday. I had the Panthers beating the Saints. And I'm 100% wrong. 100% wrong. Jags lost to the Texans. The Jags lost to the Texans without CJ. Who's the quarterback? Davis Mills. Who is that? This man was 27-45 for 292 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And he scrambled in 3 carries for 20 yards, 1 rushing touchdown. What in the world's going on in the NFL? Any given Sunday. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Everybody's invited to this YouTube channel. Everybody's welcome to this YouTube channel. Just keep it PG in the comments. You might not agree with everybody, what they say in the comments, but it's always cool to be respectful. You can disagree, agree to disagree, but keep it respectful in the comments. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. But salute to everybody that's in the building. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, the Jags lost. I'm going to be honest with you, y'all. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is the guy, bro. Respectfully. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is the guy, bro. Like, he got talent, but I don't know, bro. They might mess around and trade him, bro, in the offseason. If they don't do nothing this year, bro, they gonna mess around and trade that man. Broncos on Thursday night beat the Raiders 10-7. Low scoring game. That was a defensive game. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's in the building. It's my birthday soon. Think I could get a shout out. Jettas, what's going on, man? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Tip Top Health said Calvin Cook faded away under KOC. As well, and playing Colin work with Sam Darnold and Case Keenum because they had Diggs and Thielen. Yeah. You give Jones 6 or 8 more rushes and 4 to 5 rushes for Mason, dominate the clock. Facts. They don't see. That's the thing. KOC overthinks it, bro. KOC is he overthinks everything. It seems like that's what he does. He overthinks everything, and it's out of control, bro. It's out of control. And I'm not trying to come at KOC, but I'm being honest, bro. It's out of control. It is what it is. It's out of control. Respectfully speaking, that man got to be better. He has to be better. It is what it is. And we got to call him out. We got to call him out. We're not going to sit there and act like this man had a good game plan. That man was terrible. Respectfully speaking, that man was terrible. And we're going to call this dude out. We're not going to sit back and accept this as Viking fans. And I want every Viking fan to understand, this is not me saying that KLC is a bad coach. So I don't want people to overreact and say, you think KLC should get fired. I didn't say that. That's not what I said. I didn't say he was a bad coach. But it's unacceptable what I just seen. We're gonna hold him accountable. KLC, you can say what you... Listen, he was not good. He was not good. It is what it is. He was not good. Whether people want to admit it or not, he was not good. What that on that head? It's a Viking helmet because I need a haircut. So I until I get a haircut, I mean, I could put this helmet on. I could put the real Viking helmet on. You know what I'm saying? I could put this on. Put me in. Hey, put me in, KOC. Hey, put me in, KOC. But right now, I'm not feeling that right now. So I'm gonna put the Viking helmet on. I'm still representing the Vikings. Whether the Vikings lose or win, I'm always gonna rock with the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? We can be 0-17, and I'm still rocking with my team. But at the end of the day, I gotta hold this team accountable. I'm not going to be the typical, I'm not going to say typical. I'm not going to be the Viking fan that say this was a good loss. We're developing our quarterback. This was on KLC. This was a winnable game. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl. If it doesn't happen this year, I want to win it next year. If it doesn't happen next year, I want to win it the year after that. I'm not going to be a person to say we got to wait 5 years for our quarterback to develop and then we can win a Super Bowl. What? I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be that fan because there's Viking fans that witnessed 4 Super Bowls and the Vikings didn't win none of them. There's Viking fans lived their whole life and never seen the Vikings win a Super Bowl. So I'm not saying we rushing the process, but we definitely going to hold them accountable. See, it would be different kind of if we won a Super Bowl. But since we haven't won it, I'm not going to be like, oh, we're going to wait 5 years down the line to see if J.J. McCarthy can be the quarterback and then we can win a Super. No, not doing it. Not saying I'm rushing his development, but we can still win as he develops and makes mistakes. He made some mistakes. He's going to learn from it. J.J. McCarthy, in my opinion, is a good quarterback. Regardless of what people say, I'm still rocking with J.J. McCarthy. Regardless of what anybody says about J.J. McCarthy today. Because people want to say, oh, he's a bust. Oh, he was not good. But they wasn't saying that last week when we beat the Lions. He's going to make mistakes. But you got to limit the mistakes, J.J. McCarthy. You're going to make mistakes. You got to limit them. And on top of that, you got to make the throws that are open. When when Justin Jefferson's open, you got to make that throw, bro. And on top of that, KLC can make it easier for him. But has he done that? No. He hasn't done it. Respectfully. I need everybody in the building hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separators, and I truly feel that way. And usually I say respectfully, we're going to beat the brakes off of you, but I'm not feeling those vibes right now because the Minnesota Vikings lost 27-19 to the Ravens when I feel like they had a great opportunity to win throughout the game. And KOC in the offense gave them no chance at all to win this game. Mike, didn't I tell you you're delusional? Hey, listen, Marcus, I would never be a Patriots fan. I'm not a bandwagon fan. You got the wrong Viking fan. Respectfully, Marcus, I got love for you, my brother. But respectfully, I will respectfully decline that application. Fan transfer portal. I don't want to be part of the fan transfer portal. I'm not a bandwagon fan like T.Y. Eagle. Got a dang on Eagle symbol, but then he got a Raven symbol as his picture. I'm not a bandwagon fan. Respectfully, I'm the type of fan and I'm rocking with my team whether they lose or win. But at the same time, I will call my team out. I'm not going to be the super positive fan knowing that my team did not play the way they should have played. But I would never leave my team. Do I have respect for the Patriots? I'm a Drake May guy. Y'all know it. I'm a Tom Brady guy. But I'm a Drake May guy because I was looking at this man when we played for the North Carolina Tar Heels. I was watching the film. I said, yo, that man looked good. But at the end of the day, bro, we got J.J. McCarthy. That's our guy, and I'm rocking with him. Technically, I'm not going to say this is his rookie year. It's really his second year, but he didn't play no games his rookie year. But my whole thing is this. He got to play better as well. I'm not going to sit there and come at J.J. McCarthy like some other people will. He has to play better. He does. It is what it is. That's a reasonable thing to say. He has to play better. Respectfully. He said, we accept the purple and gold. Let's call us the Minnesota Patriots. Okay, we combine our teams. So the Patriots and the Vikings combine the teams together. Now, the Minnesota Vikings got 6 Super Bowls on their resume. Like, now, let me stop. But yeah, shout out to the Patriot fans, man. Salute to you, bro. You can't rock 2 birds, yeah? Yeah, he got 2 birds, bro. He a bandwagon. Look at this. Look, T.Y. Eagle. He got an Eagle symbol, and he got a Ravens picture as his profile pic. Yo, bro, he has no loyalty to no team. That's not me. I'm a loyal. Listen, I rock with the team I rock with, and I'm always going to rock with the Vikings. I don't care win or lose. I'm always rocking with the Vikings. You ain't going to catch me being a fan. Look, I might like other players. Like, I like Lamar Jackson. I'm not a Ravens fan. I like Josh Allen. I'm not a Bills fan. I like Jamar Chase from the Bengals. I'm not a Bengal fan. You get what I'm saying? But I would never leave my team because my team loses. I rock with my team. You know what I mean? Yeah, tell him to take the Ravens down, man. Listen, it's crazy, bro. He an Eagle fan, then he wanted to be a Viking fan, and now he's a Ravens fan. It don't make no dang sense. I don't think the Raven Nation wants you to be a Ravens fan, bro. Respectfully, bro. I got love for you, T.Y., but you tripping right now, bro. And shout out to Finn17. I love the Vikings skull. Yeah, I love the Vikings too, but they got to step their game up offensively. And shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. They got to step their game up. It is what it is. I'm holding them accountable. I'm holding them accountable for not playing a better game. I'm holding them accountable. It is what it is. You can say what you want, but this game was winnable. Listen, every Viking fan, if you watch this game, every Ravens fan, you know too, even the Ravens fan, they might not want to admit, this was a winnable game for the Vikings, the way our defense was playing. Our offense let us down. Our special teams let us down with the kickoff return, that one fumble by Miles Price. But that was it. But really, our offense let us down. The defense was lights out. The defense was pretty darn good. It was really, the thing about it, it was the offensive play calling for me. That's number one. And just giving up on the run game. And this is why I say running backs are so important. Let me get to the stats real quick for the Colts game. By the way, the Colts came back and beat the Falcons. And listen, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. That was a tough L for the Falcons. The Falcons had them, bro. Where the Colts game at, man? Dang. Colts, all right, so 31-25 in Berlin. Get this, y'all. The Falcons, the Colts got the field goal and tied it up 25 apiece, and then they scored a touchdown, but at the end of the game. But my whole thing is this. The Falcons was winning the whole game. Pretty much the whole entire game, y'all. And then this is what's crazy. And Michael Penix Jr. made some good plays, and they got the lead, but it just wasn't enough. And my whole thing is this. This is why running backs are so important in today's NFL. For all the ones that think running backs they're not good. They're not worthy to draft in the second round or first round or third round. Let me say that. I don't know what round Jonathan Taylor was drafted in. I don't know if he was a first round pick. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. But Jonathan Taylor, number 28. By the way, this is number 28. This is the original number 28, Adrian Peterson, signed autographed jersey. I worked hard for that, making $7.25 when I was 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of that. I'm not bragging. I'm proud to have that jersey. And this is his autograph right here, Adrian Peterson. But by the way, number 28, Jonathan Taylor. He's the new 28 right now. 32 carries for 244 rushing yards, 7.6 average, and 3 touchdowns. Let me repeat that for people that didn't understand or didn't hear what I said. Running backs are very important. And when you can hand the ball off to a running back 32 times, and it's that productive when you're 32 times for 244 yards, the Vikings would never. I'm a Viking fan. I'm going to admit, we would never. I want my running back to get 19 carries. We ain't even getting there. I want my running back to get 20 carries. We not even close to it. We not close to none of that. The coach said, okay, Jonathan Taylor, take us home. 32 carries, 244 rushing yards, 7.6 per average, and 3 rushing touchdowns. His longest rush of the day was an 83-yard touchdown run. Amazing. Simply amazing. Taylor was absolutely a beast. I got to do more research on him because I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't really know too much about Bull. I'm not going to sit here and cap. But I got a lot of respect. Already, he has 1,139 yards. Let me say that one more time. We got plenty of games left. Right now, 189 carries for 1,139 yards, 15 touchdowns this season, and 6.0 on average for Jonathan Taylor. He is the best running back in the game right now, hands down. Sorry to say, I know there's some other good running backs. He's the best running back in the game, respectfully speaking. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure I know about Jonathan Taylor, but this year right here, he's just going bananas. This is his best year, in my opinion. No. In 2021, he had 1,811 yards, 5.5 per carry, 18 touchdowns. But this year is probably going to be better. He already has 1,139 yards. He's averaging 6.0 per carry, and he already has 15 touchdowns. He's only 3 touchdowns away from tying his career high in passing that. But, man, he's been absolutely amazing this year. And let me say this, 0 fumbles. Did you hear me, y'all? 0 fumbles. So not only he's being productive running the football, right, per carry, 0 fumbles. That is amazing. For you to get that many touches and not 1 fumble, man, the coach got something going on, man. And they only going to get better. This is the game they was going to lose. If they was going to lose a game, they lost to the Steelers. And then I thought they could have lose this game because of how it was looking. And somehow, some way, they made it. Somehow, some way, they made it and they won. That's crazy. Crazy. After making that blockbuster trade for Sauce, hey, the Colts are the real deal in the AFC. Now, will they win the Super Bowl? I don't know. But the Colts look really good. I'm pleasantly surprised how good the Colts are right now. And Sauce already played his first game with the Colts. He had 6 solo tackles. 6 tackles in total, 4 solo tackles, and 1 pass defended already for the Colts. Already doing some things for the Colts. So salute to the Colts, man. Mike, are you okay? To level ball security. Facts, bro. Jam. For him to rush the ball that many times and not fumble, that's a gift. That's a gift. That's very good. I think every running back that got that many touches, at least 100 plus touches, is fumbling the ball at least once. At least once. And this man ain't fumbled yet. It's crazy work, bro. Good teams find a way to win. Bad teams find a way to lose. You ain't lying. Right now, we're looking bad. We're under 500, but the season ain't completely over. I know I sound like a delusional Viking fan saying that the season ain't over. The season ain't really over until it's over, but we do have some games left, and we have a lot of division games. Now, my whole thing is the season will be over if KOC doesn't call a better offensive game plan than what he showed today against the dang on Ravens. I'll tell you that. Facts. Told you we was going to win. Let's go. Hey, listen. Y'all won. I give y'all all the credit. Y'all deserve this dub. I ain't taking nothing from y'all. It was a bad L for us. I just feel like we could have played better. I don't think your defense... Well, I'm not trying to take nothing from your team, but I'm just going to be honest. This is my opinion. I'm not hating. I'm just stating just how I feel. I don't think your defense really, won this game, bro. And I know they got the interceptions. I think we beat ourselves offensively more than you guys took, more than y'all beat us. That's just my opinion. I'm not taking nothing really from y'all. Y'all got the dub. It don't even matter. Y'all got the win. But I feel like we hurt ourselves when you have 9 false starts. When you... when instead of you going for when you go for it on 4th down, you throw for a touchdown pass instead of running the ball when you could have rushed the ball and potentially get that first down. Not saying it's a guarantee we would have got the first down, but we was running the ball on the Ravens. We was running all over the Ravens. I'm just saying, bro. I'm giving credit to the Ravens. They look good. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, Ravens have a lot to work on, especially in the D and O lines. Facts. I mean, I love Lamar. Lamar's been playing good football. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of respect for what he has accomplished early on in this season. So far, since he's been back, the Ravens been winning. That's all that matters. Whether it looks sloppy or whatever, he's making it work. And I have a lot of respect for him. And people that try to say that he can't throw the ball, I just don't understand it because he zipped that ball to this wide receiver for a 2-point conversion, and he's just an amazing quarterback. I got a lot of respect for Lamar Jackson. That man is really that good. When there was rumors about Lamar Jackson possibly being traded or leaving the Ravens before he got that contract, before he signed that contract, I was one of the few Viking fans that said, I'll give up 2 first-round picks for him. I would have done it. Hands down. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. I would have did it. Now, I mean, that man, even when, listen, he makes something out of nothing. That's the one thing about Lamar Jackson, which I really love. How he plays the game. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We go on live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family, and everybody is welcome to this YouTube channel. I don't care if you were a Ravens fan, a Lions fan, a Packers fan, a Chargers fan, a Chiefs fan. Don't matter. Everybody's welcome to this YouTube channel. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. There's too much evil stuff going on around the whole entire world, and I'm trying to make this channel a family. I want us to come together, even if we disagree with certain things. It's fine. I want this to be a YouTube family where we can come together and just talk and just vibe. Yes, I primarily cover the Minnesota Vikings. I go live for every game, but I don't mind answering questions about your team, and that's just what it is, man. But yeah, this is it's a tough loss. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a tough L for the Vikings. But I gotta give credit to the Ravens. They made more plays than we made offensively. Lamar Jackson, he didn't even look the best, and they still won because our offense was absolutely terrible. Lamar Jackson didn't even look the best. They struggled offensively because our defense played good, and they still won. Shout out to Daniel. He said, "Hey everyone, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Put some respect on my. I ain't worrying about none of that you talking about. Vikings are making the playoffs. I think the Vikings have a lot of work to do, but they still have a chance to make the playoffs. I know that sounds crazy, but they can still make the playoffs. I know people saying stop the cap, Mike, but I honestly believe that they have a chance to still make the playoffs. I still believe that. I still believe that, bro. I really believe that the Vikings have a chance to make the playoffs. Now, will they make the playoffs? I don't know, but I'm going down with the ship. We're going to see what happens. And I'm not. And then look, it's not over until it's over. Rough second half, got away from the run. Yes, facts. When they got a plus side, too. Yes. Like I said, when the second half started, right? They ran the ball 2 times. The first rush with Aaron Jones was a 17-yard rush. And then the second play of the second half, we rushed the ball again with Aaron Jones. That was a 5-yard run. And then they threw it interception. Why? Why? You rushed it for over 20 yards in 2 plays, and you get away from the run game. I don't understand it, and nobody can tell me it makes sense. I don't want to hear no excuses from Viking fans. I'm sorry. Ain't no excuses for that. That was bad play calling. It is what it is. KOC deserves to be held accountable. I'm not saying the man's a bad coach, because I have to say that because people get too worked up. Oh, you want him to get fired? That's not what I'm saying. He was not good. KOC is 75% of the loss. Facts. I agree with that statement. And I hope that these other channels and other people are going to speak about it, because he was terrible with the play calling. Yes, JJ McCarthy made some bad throws, but the play calling was even worse. Because the play calling, you like you said, Mike, get him some confidence, get him in rhythm with the short passes. You seen what Lamar Jackson was doing? It was a 5-yard pass to Flowers or whoever it was, and he ran it for like 30 yards, 20 yards. I'm like, man, them 5-yard passes, them dinks and dumps, hey, listen, those can go for first downs. And I think KOC needs to learn, but he won't learn. And he gets away from the run game. I'm just confused. Yeah, I don't. He said, "Super." Yeah, you're right. I don't think they can just because okay, I'm a completely off his wagon. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to say KOC should be fired, but he has to step his game up. And depending on how JJ McCarthy looks in this next game or for the rest of the season, we're going to have some conversations. I don't think he should be fired after this year, but next year, if the offense doesn't improve and it looks like this game that I just witnessed, because this is the problem, and I want Viking fans to listen to me, right? My issue is this. Since Brian Flores been the defensive coordinator, the Minnesota Vikings team identity has been defense, not offense. Yes, you had Sam Darnold throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hockenson, and it looked good. But more times than not, the offense struggled, and the defense was doing their thing. So how is the offensive-minded head coach, the identity is not offense? You get what I'm saying? And then this year, yes, the defense had some bad times, but the defense looked better than the offense majority of this season. Even though the defense has some bad games, don't get it twisted. The defense looked better than the offense more consistently. That is an issue. How can our defense look better than, and I'm not saying the defense shouldn't look better, but at least the offense has to look halfway decent. The offense didn't even look halfway decent in this game. Not even halfway. You know what makes this so bad? The first touchdown of the game, what was it? It was a rushing touchdown. And he still got away from the rushing game. I don't know I don't know what it is about this dude. I don't. And I like KOC. But it's like he be just forgetting that, oh, maybe we should start running the ball because it's successful. Am I saying something incorrect, y'all? Please tell me in the comments. Everybody in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together and not separate us. And I truly feel that way. You know, I keep saying it, I'm going to say it again. There's a lot of stuff going on around the world, and I want people to come to this channel as like a place of where we can just vibe. It's called Mike Sports Vibes. No, I'm not perfect. I got flaws, and sometimes I be having bad days. But I promise you, when I'm on these live streams, I'm going to always be respectful to you. I'm not going to call you no crazy name. And I want everybody, if I'm going to be respectful to all y'all, to be respectful to the people that's in the chat, including myself. Keep it PG. You might not agree with what somebody is saying, but we're all intelligent enough to not agree, but not to come at somebody's neck, meaning calling them out their name. You feel me? Just keep it respectful. That's all I ask. But everybody is welcome to this YouTube family, and I'm so happy for everybody that's not even a Viking fan that's support me on this channel. It is amazing. Where I'm not gonna sit here and cap. I love seeing my Viking fans in the chat because they're Viking fans. This is a Viking channel. This is mostly a Viking channel. I talk about your team if you want to talk about it, but most of the time I'm talking about the Vikings. But it is so amazing to have people that are Cowboy fans. I think there's a Dolphin fan. You got Lion fans, Packer fans. You got Raven fans. You got a whole bunch of different people that subscribe to this channel, and they're not even Viking fans. And I love that because they're not even Viking fans and they loving the vibes. So if you love the vibes, only if you love the vibes, I ain't trying to make you do anything you don't want to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're feeling the vibes. That's all. And you're always welcome. This is a place that we can all come together. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that's in the building. And appreciate everybody. And I want to say this real quick. Everybody that's in the building, I gotta say some things real quick. And I'm gonna get off in a little bit, but I'm gonna still talk that talk. Don't get it twisted. I'm still gonna stay on, but I have to say what I'm about to say real quick. I want to say, look, everybody that's in the building, and I'm not trying to get too personal. I'm not trying to make anybody feel no type of way, but I want y'all to understand. Listen, Cowboys Marshawn Kneeland passed away, and it's mostly, I don't know the full story. Don't nobody know what happened, right? The full story, right? Nobody knows what that man was going through mentally. And I want people to understand, like, mental health is so important. And I'm only saying this because I know somebody that passed away from mental health personally. When I was in the military, I know somebody that passed away from mental health because he felt like there was no other option. My whole thing is this for everybody that's in the chat. Please, if you're going through something mentally, please, it's hard to go to people for help because you might be embarrassed, but I'm telling you, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. You know what I mean? Because just talk to somebody. And I want to say condolences to Marshawn Kneeland's family. Condolences to everybody, all his friends, everybody. And God bless to everybody that's in the chat. God bless to his family. God bless to people that is hurting from this loss. And there's a lot of people that's going through what he went through. A lot of people that's going through it. You know what I mean? And I ain't trying to get personal on this YouTube channel. I just want to just put this out there because even myself go through some things. Everybody goes through something that you can't see mental health. You can't see someone that's going through something mentally. They can smile in your face and they be going through it in the inside. It's different from a physical injury. You could tear your ACL. You could tear your Achilles. You can break your arm. You could break your leg, something, break your feet. You can see that. But mental health is so important. I just want to put that out there because a lot of people, I want people to understand this is a serious matter in the whole entire world. And people got to understand that it's okay to ask for help. And even if, like, when it comes to family members, check up on your family members. Don't wait till a family reunion. Don't wait until a funeral. Don't wait until a holiday. Talk to your family, your moms, your uncles, your grandmoms, your grandpops, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins, whoever. Talk to them because they might need you. You never know. Even you just saying, how are you, is a good thing. I just want to put that out there because some people don't understand. Like, even myself, I got to do better with that. to check on my family members. I'm holding myself accountable. I gotta check on some of my family members I ain't talked to in a month. I'm just being honest. You never know what someone's going through. So I just want to put that out there because I literally mental health is very important. I just want to put that out there real quick. Man, what's up? Trick shot in the building. Breaking news. We ain't worrying about none of that. Shout out to my guy. I'm catching up in the comments. Mike Sports, did JJ have a concussion? I think, he looked like it, but I don't know. I don't know. He looked when he got hit hard. He got up, and I was like, "Are they not going to check him?" It looked a little suspect. It looked a little suspect. So I'm hoping he didn't have a concussion, and the Vikings didn't check him because that's a violation. Hey, listen. I love football, just like everybody that's probably watching this live stream. But the one thing I ain't tolerating is someone else's well-being. That's one thing I'm not going to do. If you know that man had a concussion, you should have took him out the game. Hopefully that's not what happened. He said, Mike, I get the feeling this guy's like the Vikings. Yep, I like the Vikings. God bless you as well, bro. I needed to hear that. Yeah, man. Sometimes you go through things, man. Bad days and good days. I go through it a lot, man. There's things that I battle every single day. I'm an introvert. I stay to myself because it's hard for me to get close to people because when I did get close, it always seemed like someone was I put too much confidence and faith in people. And this is when I definitely was. I mean, I'm close to God. The only person I have full trust in is my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But like you put so much confidence in people, you got to be careful who you call a friend. And that's why I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert because I feel more comfortable just doing my own thing. And you just go through things, man. You go through things. And people got to understand, like, it's okay to check on people. It's okay to ask how they doing. That's all. And I mean, I ain't trying to get too into that, but I'm just being honest because some people don't understand, like, mental health is no joke. You don't have no clue what people go through. And like for instance, right? Adrian Peterson, right? One of my favorite players in Minnesota Viking history. People be trying to come at him and say, oh, he's doing all this stuff. Bro, he could be going through something mentally. You don't know. You don't know. Don't judge somebody, you know what I mean, just because they're going through it. Sometimes people go through it because they feel like they have that. It's them lashing out because nobody's helping them. Nobody's asking for no one's asking about them. No one's saying, how are you? They might open up to you. They might not. But at least you saying, how are you, could potentially save someone's life because someone cares about that specific person. I'm just saying. Mike, I haven't wore a Viking jersey yet this season, but I still see us at least 7 seed. Let's go, baby. We still in it, baby. We still in it. No to racism. Oh, yeah, all day. Mike, what up? I told you, bro, Ravens will get the dub. Yeah, true. They won, but this game was winnable. But I got to give credit to when credit is due. They got the dub. So I don't got nothing bad to say, bro. I got nothing bad to say. They got the dub. What am I supposed to say? I'm not going to sit here and be a Saudi fan and say, oh, the Ravens got lucky. No, I'm not going to be like that. I'm not going to be like some fans, oh, they got lucky. No, they deserve that dub. They deserve the dub. They outplayed us. When it counted the most, what did they do? They beat us. They made the correct plays. They made the correct plays. It is what it is. We took that L, and it is what it is. At the end of the day, we got to bounce back. We got to bounce back. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. What's going on? Hey, salute to y'all. Salute to you. I know the Sixers. Oh, by the way, anybody that's into basketball, hold on, y'all. I want to put this in the comments because I'm trying to grow this channel, and this is my my other YouTube channel where I cover the Sixers. I'm not going to be live today, but I go live a lot for basketball, Sixers. I go live. I'm gonna be going live for the Phillies, baseball. I'm gonna be going live for some boxing. That Devin Haney fight that's coming up, I'm gonna be going live for that. Also, I will be doing a whatchamacallit, flyers. Flyers. I'm gonna be doing flyers as well. I actually got my flyers hat right here. Hold on, y'all. So on this channel, I'm about to put in the link. I got my flyers hat right here. So I got my flyer stuff coming in, and I'm gonna be doing some flyer stuff. So I'm feeling everything besides football. If you're wondering why I am a Viking fan from Pennsylvania, it's because of Randy Moss. Randy Moss is my favorite player ever in NFL history. He's the reason why I became a football fan. He's the reason why I became a Viking fan. So that's the reason why I'm a Viking fan. So I'm a hybrid sports fan. So I got 2 YouTube channels. This is my football channel. My other channel is my basketball channel. Hold on, I'm going to copy the link. My bad, y'all. I'm a little slow sometimes when it comes to copying links and stuff. My bad. Hold on, let me put this in here real quick. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. If you haven't already, go subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is it's called Mike Sports Vibes Ballin'. This is my basketball channel. This is my boxing channel. Primarily, I cover basketball, but I will be doing some flyers. I will be doing some Phillies, and I will be doing some boxing. I will be possibly live for the Devin Haney fight. This is the link to that channel. But also, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. This is my football channel. I posted in the link below. Hit the link. Hit the subscribe button if you're interested. Shout out to everybody in the building. A's in the building. Mike, did you say you were 32 or 30? 34. 34. I hate being a Browns fan. Hey, listen. I don't know how the Browns lost to the Jets, bro. I would say this, bro. I think that the Browns need to try out Shedeur Sanders in a couple of weeks or a week or so. I think you need to try to see what you have. Like, why have the mystery to see if Shedeur can play? If Shedeur can't play, then he can't play. But if he can play, you're wasting time where you can get him a little bit of development, get him to develop a little bit, learn. You never know until you put him on that football field. And not saying that Dylan Gabriel can't get it together, but I'm not saying he had a bad game because I didn't watch the game. I don't know what the statistics are about the game, but at the same time, they still losing. And not saying he's a rookie quarterback, I understand, but I still would try out Shedeur Sanders because I don't know if Dylan's the guy. I think they need to try Shedeur, go that route. And let me give another shout out to another young quarterback. Even though the Giants lost today, wow. I think Jackson Dart, let me look at the dang on statistics, the stats. I like Jackson Dart. I think Jackson Dart got that it factor, y'all. And I know they lost. I'm not saying that, he had a great game. But he did throw for 242 yards, 19 to 29, 8.3 per pass. He also has some he's a dual threat, 6 carries for 66 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. So he's a dog. I think Jackson Dart is a dog. So I think the Giants, they found a good quarterback. I think he is a pretty darn good quarterback. I think he's going to be a good quarterback. If he stays healthy, I think Jackson Dart is a star in the NFL. I know it's only his rookie season, but I think Jackson Dart is really good. I really do. Look, 2 rushing touchdowns, 6 carries for 66 yards. He also threw for 242 yards. I mean, goodness gracious, bro. Yes, they lost to the Bears, and Caleb is a good quarterback as well. I gotta give Caleb some credit, man. He had 8 carries for 63 yards, 7.9 per carry, and 1 touchdown, which was the game-winning touchdown. He also threw for 220 yards, had 1 touchdown as well. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, it's different. Yo, these quarterbacks is looking good right now. Jackson Dart left the game with a concussion. Wow. Yeah, you got to check. Yeah, that sucks, man. These concussions are getting more and more often. I wonder if there's something that the NFL can do. I mean, when it comes to the helmet, I don't know if there's something they can do in the helmet to make it. I don't know what they can do. I don't know what they could do. But man, concussions are being too often now. Why are concussions seem like they're being a lot more often than usual? You know what I mean? The concussions are happening. They're happening way too often. Maybe back in the day they didn't really say anything. That's why we don't know. But nowadays, bro, like it's concussions all the dang on time. I'm a Viking fan. Our center had 2 concussions within 15 days or something like that. You know what I mean? The Vikings and the Bills suck. Hey, listen. The Vikings, I ain't gonna say they suck. The Bills definitely don't suck. The Bills are 6-3, I think, or whatever they are, but they took bad L. They took a bad L. It's any given Sunday. It's any given Sunday. Whether you lose or win, it's any given Sunday. Anything can happen. You know what I mean? You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. You know what I'm saying? Gerardo Vasquez, he said, you can't do nothing about concussions. That's what they get paid for. Yeah, they get paid very well for our. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I agree. But if there is something, man, that would be nice to see that the Vikings could possibly, not Vikings, the NFL could do something. I don't know. I'm not saying make the game softer, but if there's some way they could do something with the helmet, that I don't know. I think that's the only thing they could do is something with the helmet, so the pressure isn't too much when they get hit and their head hits the ground or whatever, or head-to-head contact potentially. But I get your point, bro. They do get paid well, but it sucks. It sucks. Did the Ravens or Vikings win? Because I didn't see the game. The Ravens won. The Ravens won. They won 27-19. And it was a good game. It was a good game. The Ravens definitely deserved that win. The Ravens made the Vikings turn the ball over 2 times. No, more than 2 times. Turnover on downs a couple of times. 2 interceptions. It was bad. It was bad when it comes to turnovers. We probably turned the ball over 4 times, 5 times, I think. So yeah. The Ravens definitely won this game. And the Vikings had a hard time getting it together when it counted the most. And then they gave up on certain things like the run game, the short passes, and KLC. I mean, whatever, man. You got to do better, bro. You got to do better. It is what it is. Big Grizz, what's good, bro? Can't wear the Vikings crown today, Mike. Hey, listen, I know, man. I usually say the slogan, right, bro? I usually be like, yo, the Vikings gonna beat the brakes off of you. I can't even say that, bro. I can't say it. I'd be crazy to say it right now. Usually I say we're gonna beat the brakes off you, but I don't got that mindset today, bro. I don't got I'm repping the Vikings, lose or win, but I can't say it today, bro. I usually say the Vikings gonna beat the brakes off of you, this and that, and etc. Man, we got beat, bro. We got beat. We had a chance, but at the end of the day, should have, could have, would have, we took the L. And I gotta give the Ravens credit. That's one thing about your boy. I'm not gonna sit here and say that the Ravens got lucky. They won this game, bro. They took the dub away from us, man. They took the dub away from us. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. You know what I'm saying? Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. Let me say that one more time. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Even if you a Lions fan, Packers, it doesn't matter what fan base you're from. You're welcome to the YouTube channel if you feel in the vibes. I am a Viking fan. I primarily cover the Minnesota Vikings, but I will answer your questions if you want me to. And also, we go live for every single game. So if we go against your team, be in the stream. If we're not going against your team, you could be in the stream as well. And at halftime, you could join the show. At halftime, I will put the link in the comments and you could join the show. All I ask is just keep it PG. That's all I ask. Keep it respectful in the comments. That's all I ask. But everybody's welcome to the YouTube channel, man. We just vibing over here, bro. We just vibing over here, and we just having fun over here. And that's just what this channel is about. Vibing. Good vibes over here. What is your favorite NFL player? Randy Moss. Right now, Justin Jefferson. But I love Andrew Van Ginkel. I think Andrew Van Ginkel is a dog. I love Andrew Van. I would love to get his jersey, bro. I got to get his jersey. My next jersey probably going to be Andrew Van Ginkel. Listen, I like Andrew Van Ginkel a lot. You know what I mean? Oh, one more thing I want to talk about. Do y'all remember that hit Dallas Turner sacked Lamar Jackson, and they try to say that was a roughing the passer? What is he supposed to do on that play? Does anybody remember that play when Dallas Turner hit him? Number 15 hit Lamar Jackson. It wasn't head to head. He didn't like slam him on the ground. He didn't pick him up off his feet and slam him. What was Dallas Turner supposed to do on that play? I know it's how about them? Oh my gosh, the Dolphins beating the Bills. That's any given Sunday. Any given Sunday. Any given Sunday. The Vikings, yeah. Bills are, but no, the Bills. Hey, listen, the Bills are still a good team. It's any given Sunday, bro. Might talk about that crazy Dolphin. Yo, that Dolphin game. I'm about to look up the stats right now, talking about that, because that's the biggest upset. That's the biggest upset of the day. I will admit, the biggest upset is probably that game. Let me look at the stats real quick. By the way, the Seahawks are beating the Cardinals 38-7. The Rams are beating the 49ers 21-7. The Lions are beating the Commanders 22-10. Let's get to the Dolphins game. All right, so I'm going to the Dolphins game right now. In the Bills game. 30-13, Dolphins win. Wow. Tua, if I said his name right, my bad if I checked his name up. He was 15-21 for 173 throwing yards. He had 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But you know who won the game? It was the running back. The running back won the game. Look at the rushing yards for Devon. Is it Devon Akane? Akane? One of the two. And guess what number he wears? This is my Minnesota Viking jersey. He's wearing number 28. Something is going on with the number 28. I don't know if it's because of Adrian Peterson started the trend, but number 28 is popular. And this man had 22 carries for 174 rushing yards, 7.9 per carry, and 2 touchdowns. 59 was his longest rush of the day. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. He had 2 touchdowns, man. Like, the Dolphins did what they had to do. They made it more plays. Josh Allen had 2 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. He threw for 306 yards. Josh Allen also had 4 carries for 31 yards, 7.8 per carry. But the Dolphins stopped James Cook III. And he had 13 carries for 53 yards, 4.1 per carry, but they got away from it because I guess they were trying to come back. So that's really what happened. It wasn't because he stopped James Cook, and then the Dolphins were very good offensively. Even though the Dolphins quarterback turned the ball over 2 times, it didn't matter because their defense held it down. Their defense kept Josh Allen in check. Let me see how many sacks they got. They had 3 sacks, but what's his name? Juju Brents had a pass defended. Jason Marshall Jr. had a pass defended. Mekhi Fitzpatrick had a pass defended. He also had 6 solo tackles. That's amazing. Wow, Jordan Brooks, number 20, had 12 tackles, 6 solo tackles altogether, 2 tackles for loss. He was balling. Jack Jones had 2 tackles for loss, 6 tackles in total. Who else? Bradley Chubb had 1 sack. And Zach Sealer, number 92, I don't know if that's his defensive tackle, had 1 sack. Wiley Gay Jr. had 1 sack as well. So, yeah, they was doing their thing, bro. I got to admit, the Dolphins' defense was the reason why they established the run game. That's one, right? This is why I say the run game is so important. I don't know everything about football, and I don't want to sound like I have the biggest ego that I know it all, because I don't. I'm wrong about a lot of things. I'm a Sixer fan. I be saying they're going to win every year, and we lose every year. And I think they're going to win this year, but we'll see what happens. I said the Phillies are going to win it. We lost this year. Know what I mean? So I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. So I'm just saying, but I will say I'm right about some stuff. And I'm right about the run game is very important for teams to be successful. I understand, unless you got the top quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, even though Josh Allen lost this game. I think even the top quarterbacks need a running game. You know what I mean? I think top quarterbacks need a run game. Respectfully, it is what it is. Fishing, don't worry, my Sports Wise. My Eagles will help out the Vikings by beating the brakes off the Packers Monday night. I need that to happen, bro. I need that to happen. Vikings are trapped. Yeah, grasshopper. We're looking bad, but we not done though. We not done this year. Drake May MVP. I'm not. Listen, I like Drake May. I would be so happy if he wins MVP. I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all the quarterbacks besides Josh Allen, my guy JJ McCarthy, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts. I like. Did I say Josh? I said Josh Allen. One of my favorite quarterbacks is Drake May. I've been rocking with him in college with the Tar Heels. So I got a lot of respect for Drake May. That man, if he wins MVP, congratulations. That man, he deserves it. Playing good. Hey, good job. I have as many Super Bowls as the Vikings. Don't do that to me, bro. Hey, don't do that to me, man. My feelings. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And like I said, we're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. This is good vibes over here. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. It's definitely going down. Y'all know those vibes. We here, baby. We here. We here. Let's go. Let's go to the bowl. Let's go to the bowl. Even though we took an L, let's go to the bowl. I said, let's go to the bowl. I said, let's go. Got me singing. That's how bad we lost. This L took something out of me, man. Us losing this game took a little bit out of me. I'm not going to sit here and cap. Not going to sit here and cap. Bills fan, he said, you are a great streamer. Oh, thanks. Hey, listen, man. Thank you, man. You're a Bills fan subscribing. That means a lot to me, man. Thank you for that compliment, man. Thank you for that compliment, man. You know, I get a lot of bad compliments, but them bad compliments just motivate me. I get a lot of bad opinions when they're coming at my neck, but it's all good. I got thick skin. But when I get compliments like this, it motivates me even more. And this is why I be trying to tell people, man, don't take everything to heart. People going to talk bad about you. Whether you do good or bad at something, they're going to talk about you. So you might as well do good and never quit just because someone tries to come at you and say you're not good at something, you're not going to be nothing. Bro, use that as motivation. I got people that want me to stop doing this YouTube. I know for a fact I got people that are watching and like, yo, this man they want me to stop, but it won't stop the grind. You can hate, you can dislike. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep doing me because it's a bigger mission than me being on YouTube. This mission on this channel is to bring people together. That's what my mission is. That's my mission. That's what I'm supposed to do. Sports is a part, in my opinion, brings people together. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel. I want to bring everybody together, bro. I don't care what fan base you rocking with. This is just how I feel. That's my goal on this channel, to bring everybody together. That's my goal. I just told you my goal. That's how I'm going to do it. That's my goal for this channel. This is why I say it's a YouTube family. Everybody's welcome. Whether or not you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Salute to y'all. Pats are back. Yeah, Patriots are back. You know, I was very nervous about Drake May going to the Patriots. I'm going to tell you why. Because when you have an all-time great quarterback like Tom Brady, you know what I mean? And then you're the first quarterback that they draft that's top 5, top 10, first-round pick. That's a lot of pressure. We know Tom Brady, to a lot of people, is the GOAT. I think Tom's the GOAT. People might disagree. That's just my opinion. I think he's the GOAT at quarterback, right? And for you to be drafted, I think 3rd overall, Patriots in 2024 NFL draft, and for you to have the rookie season that you had, even though it wasn't the worst, he had more interceptions than touchdowns, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. This man is playing at an elite level in his 2nd year. That's why I be trying to tell people, why people be trying to make it seem like if you have a young quarterback, you got to wait 5 years to be a contender. Why? He can make mistakes and be a contender this year or the next year. That's why I be trying to say about JJ McCarthy. Yeah, he a 2nd-year quarterback, pretty much his rookie season, but I'm trying to win a Super Bowl this year, bro. Respectfully. Shout out to my boy Big Test. Hey, Big Test, I just gave your team a shout out. I know you a Giants fan, bro. Remember, Big Test, when I said that Jackson Dart, he might be all right after that preseason game that I seen him play. Jackson Dart is going to be a star, bro. I think Jackson Dart for the Giants found their franchise quarterback. I know people might not agree. It is what it is. Respectfully, we're going to have to agree to disagree. I think Jackson Dart going to be a star. If they can figure out, they're going to probably have to get another running back. I know they do have a star running back, but they need to get another running back. They need to have a two-headed monster at running back for this man. Because I do like Jackson Dart. The only issue, if I have any issues with him, is I'm nervous because sometimes he rushes a lot, man. He rushes a lot. And I'm not saying he can't do it, but I'm just hoping that the dual threat quarterbacks get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Because you don't want to get hurt. You know what I mean? So hopefully they can figure out another way to rush without having Jackson Dart rush the ball. But like after that draft, I said, Jackson Dart, I ain't know nothing about him. When I seen him play that first, I don't know what preseason game that was that I seen him play. I was like, Jackson Dart really all right. And even though he lost this game, he lost this game to the Bears, Jackson Dart showed off. He shows a lot of potential. A lot of potential. And I like what they have. I think they got a good team. They're going to be way better next year. Look out for the Giants in these next few years. They're going to be way better than this year. Pats are the GOAT team of the football. Everyone knows it. You know what? They're one of the best. I think another franchise that's very, very good is the Steelers. They got 6 Super Bowls. Just to say, I'm just saying, they got 6 Super Bowls. So you got to talk about the Steelers as well. The Iron Curtain, one of the best defenses of all time. Now, you got to talk about the Steelers, bro. Like, I like the Patriots and what they accomplished. But, bro, you got to talk about the Steelers in that conversation. You got the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys got like 5 Super Bowls. Who else got 5? I feel like there's another team with 5. How many Super Bowls do the Chiefs have? Can someone look that up? How many Super Bowls do the Chiefs have? Because I know they got 3 with Patrick Mahomes. But I know they got a Super Bowl prior to Patrick Mahomes. I don't know how many they have. But I know the Chiefs got at least 3 Super Bowls. They got at least 3. But I think they got like 4 or 5. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. Since the Giants lost, I'm happy that the Vikings lost. Oh, come on. Misery loves company. Come on, bruh. Come on, bro. We ain't trying to do all that, bro. Come on, bruh. Shout out to shout out to you, bro. Thank you very much, my friend. Oh, you already know the vibes, bro. Hey, he said big Texans comeback win. Yes. Texans RC. The Texans winning that game, bro, is a big deal, bro. A big deal. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Truly appreciate each and every one of you. Now, I'm trying to, and also, I have another YouTube channel. If you're into basketball, check out this channel. If you're into basketball, boxing, hockey, baseball, primarily I cover basketball. I'm a Sixer fan. But if you are interested, go subscribe to this channel as well. If you like basketball, boxing, hockey, I will be doing some Flyers content because I am Philly everything besides football. I'm a Viking fan because of Randy Moss. If you're wondering why, Randy Moss is one of those guys. And if you don't know who Randy Moss is, I challenge you to look him up. He's one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. Shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. But yeah, the Texans, let me look up their stats right now, by the way. I'm going to look up the stats because I did look up the stats earlier in the live. Oh, by the way, Seahawks update 38-7 against the Cardinals. That's a dang on shame. All right, Rams beating the 49ers 21-7. Lions beating the Commanders 25-10. Just to give y'all an update on that. Now, getting to the Texans game. Where's the Texans at? Texans versus the Jags. Now, this is how I feel about this game. The Texans were the underdogs. It's any given Sunday. And this is why I be trying to tell people, how did the Jags lose this game, bro, without CJ playing, bro? They lost to Davis Mills. I don't know too much about him, so I'm not hating on him. I don't know too much about Bull. at all. But the man had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He also had a rushing touchdown as well. 3 carries for 20 yards. He was doing his thing, bro. The Texans came through defensively when it counted the most. Let me see if my boy Danielle Hunter did his thing, because you know I'm a Danielle Hunter guy. He's one of my favorite players in Minnesota Viking history. Wow, number 55, Danielle Hunter, former Viking. Oh my gosh, why did we let him go? We should have paid Danielle Hunter, Viking fans. We should have paid Danielle Hunter. This man had 5 solo tackles, 7 tackles altogether. This man had 3.5 sacks today, 4 tackles for loss, 4 quarterback hits. I don't know what to say. Vikings need a new quarterback. I think the Vikings got their quarterback. They're going to have to. It's play calling for me, bro. Respectfully. I know everybody got their own opinion. They need a. That's why. Yaya 416. That's why I said they need another running back because of injury. You never know if he can get hurt again. They need another running back. It's always good to have 2 solid running backs. You know, the Lions have Gibbs and the Lions have Montgomery. So that, like, if someone get hurt, you got another running back. You feel me? That's really good. But man, bro, Danielle Hunter, bro, is doing his thing, bro. Matter of fact, let me look up his dang on stats this year, bro. He better not have 10 sacks on the year. All right, so he has, I'm not sure if this is the update. Hold on real quick. All right, so 4 sacks on the year. So he not having he had a crazy game this game. Okay. Oh, I'm about to say, bro. If he's looking like Myles Garrett, we got an issue. We got rid of a guy that, I'm just saying. But yeah, my boy Biggs has scared, bro. The reason why Jackson Dart lost was because he got concussion protocol. Yes, I feel you. I got that, y'all. Our season ain't over yet. Go Texans. Facts. It ain't over till it's over, bro. Just one a day. That's why I said any given Sunday. I said it. Any given Sunday. Texans have a decent defense. They have the Texans have a decent defense. My thing is this, man. Is Trevor Lawrence overrated? Can us have a conversation, y'all? I don't even know let me look up a picture of Davis Mills. I don't even know what the man looked like. I don't even know who Davis Mills is, and he looking better than Trevor Lawrence. I'm not sure if he's a career backup. Don't really hear about him like that. This is why a backup quarterback is such an important, probably the second most important player on your team, to be honest with you. A quality back, not just any backup quarterback, a quality backup quarterback is probably the second most important quarterback on your team. What did the Eagles do when they won their first Super Bowl? That was a backup quarterback that got on that first Super Bowl. And Nick Foles. Nick Foles beat Tom Brady head to head. I'm just saying. I know the Eagles had a good team, but you can't win a Super Bowl without a good team. So I ain't knocking Nick Foles because everybody was trying to say that they done. But Nick Foles said, I got you. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm a Viking fan. That 2017 NFC Championship game against Nick Foles gave me nightmares. I won't say nightmares, but I don't want to talk about it. Let me get off of that subject. Let me get off that subject right now. But man, maybe is Trevor Lawrence overrated? The ESPN check out my thank you so much. Danielle Hunter is a beast. Let's go Texas. Facts. I am shocked this year with all the injuries. It sucks for the game. Yes, a lot of injuries throughout the year. Another guy that's a rookie. I want to talk about a rookie running back. Omarion Hampton went up. I was saying that a rookie could potentially lead the league in rushing yards. I was saying Ashton Genty or Omarion Hampton or maybe Caleb Johnson. But injuries, bro. I'm not sure what Ashton Genty's doing with the Raiders. I have no clue. But I love Omarion Hampton. And I don't know if he tore his ACL or what happened, but I know he's out for the season. That was devastating. Omarion Hampton injury. And you know, the first time I did some research, right? So I think it was 1983. Was it? Oh, let me look it up. It's 1980 something. Eric Dickerson led as a rookie. He led the whole NFL in rushing yards as a rookie. I think it was like 1,803 yards or something like that. I'm close. I might not be 100% accurate, but I know it was like 800, it's like 1,803 yards or something like that. I said, let's change it up, man. I want a rookie to lead the league in rushing yards. It ain't gonna happen this year. It ain't gonna happen this year. Taylor, I think, is gonna lead the lead in rushing. I'm gonna be honest with you, but yeah, like running backs are so important. They've always been and they always will be. They said ESPN page for okay, is an update. Okay, so it would be 7.5 sacks then. 7.5 sacks. Right. 7.5 sacks. Yup, you got it. Right, you're good. Thank you for that. Foles was a starter. But he wasn't like that, bro. I don't know what came. Listen, because after that he got to another team. He wasn't doing nothing. I mean, that was just the year, bro. Nick Foles was amazing that year. Amazing. Simply amazing. No, Wentz was a starter. Yeah, he was the starter, and then he got hurt. And then Nick Foles took over. I forgot what week was it, like week 14 or something like that. I forgot what week it was. But I know that you guys, Carson Wentz was having an MVP caliber season that year too, if my memory is correct. And Nick Foles came in, I forgot what week it was, late in the season, and he got it done for y'all. Y'all made a lot of moves, though. Y'all traded for a running back. I forgot what his name is. Y'all made some moves, man. Your GM is probably the best GM in all of football, to be honest with you. Mike, I love hearing you. My bad. He said, RC said, Mike, I love hearing your NFL opinions every weekend, man. I appreciate, RC, man, I appreciate you, bro. Listen, I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me. Just y'all listening to me, man, y'all don't understand how much it does for me, what it does for me, because literally, I'm an introvert. I don't talk to nobody. I really don't. I talk to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I talk to my wife and my kids and some of my family members. I don't really talk to nobody. I don't really have no friends like I used to have. So like y'all, I talk to y'all and I appreciate y'all. And like, I know what my mission is on this channel. My mission is not even really just to like get subs and get money. It's not even about that. The bigger mission for me is to bring everybody together, man. It don't matter if you a Viking fan or not. You're welcome to this channel. Like, it don't matter if you're from another country, another continent, another galaxy. But if you're from another galaxy and you an alien, please let a brother know. Because like I said before in my last live, I don't want the dudes in suit coming to my house. Oh, Mike, you invited this alien from Mars. No, listen, I invited him, but I didn't think it was going to happen. Don't come at me. But shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Yeah, man, they paying Trevor Lawrence all that money for. Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it, bro. That's what I'm saying. You paying him all that money for what? For what? Like, come on, bro. I don't know how Jag fans feel about Trevor Lawrence, but they might need to start looking for another quarterback. I'm just being real. Like, I'm not trying to come at Trevor Lawrence. I don't watch every game. I'm not going to sit here and act like I watch their games and all that. But he's been the quarterback for a couple of years, right? Few years now, right? He was the first overall pick, right? Something like that. I don't care that if he throws for 3,000, 4,000 yards. What has he done in the playoffs? The Jags got talent, and they still losing. What's up? He said, we'll take him skull. Hey, listen, we got J.J. McCarthy. I don't want to, hey, Viking fans, we're not giving up on J.J. McCarthy yet. Respectfully, hey, listen, if you want to, you entitled to your opinion. For me, I just can't give up on J.J. McCarthy yet. I think J.J. McCarthy is he has that it factor. I think it's more play calling than anything. I don't think, and yes, I will hold him accountable. He did make some bad passes. I will agree. But he's growing and he's learning from his mistakes, hopefully. And he's going to get better. I mean, let's be optimistic here, Viking fans. Let's be optimistic here. Let's be optimistic. That's all I'm going to say. I long for the day that the purple and people. Yes, go purple people eaters. Let's go. Oh man, how's the game going, bro? Yeah, we lost the game. Vikings or Chiefs. Oh man, I'm from Galaxy. Brother, we rock with the Jets. Hey, are you from that galaxy? Hey, listen, we from the Milky Way galaxy, bro. Hey, listen, welcome, bro. Welcome to the galaxy. Welcome to the vibes over here. Skull Elizabeth. Skull Elizabeth. Shout out to you. Shout out to Elizabeth in the game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, hey, listen, shout out to everybody. Everybody that's in the building, please hit the like button. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We go on live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Everybody is welcome. Sports is designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. And I also want to say, like I said, we go live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And another thing I want to say is, primarily, I cover the Minnesota Vikings on this channel, but I don't mind answering your questions if you have a question about your team. Everybody's welcome to this channel. Hello. Prods. I don't know how to say your name, bro, but hello. 50-50. Least zesty Viking fan. Shout out to you, bro. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't speak that language. I don't know what language that is, but salute to you. Hey, bro, I'm a Packers fan, but I have much respect. Oh, man, salute to you, bro. Packer fans are welcome onto the channel as well. There's a lot of Packer fans on this. Hey, listen, there's a lot. Who we play next, y'all? Matter of fact, let me look this up real quick. Is it the Packers? Yeah, Packers are welcome as well. I got a lot of love for some Packer fans, but I will say this respectfully speaking. When we play y'all, we're going to beat the brakes off of y'all. Respectfully. Hopefully. I don't know. We're going to see, man. I'm just saying, man. I don't know about this offense right now, man. It's all love at the end of the day. Don't get in y'all feelings. It's all love at the end of the day. Do not get in your feelings when I say beat the brakes off your team. Do not do that. This is all. It's all. We just talking trash. We keeping it PG. We just talking trash. It ain't that serious. It ain't that deep. Some people be like, I had someone in the comment. He was like, we beat the Lions, right? Last week. A Lion fan came to my comment. I'm not talking about all the Lions. I'm just talking about this one Lion fan. He was like, you're an idiot. What did he say? He said, you're an idiot. You don't know about football. What did he say? You don't know about football. Y'all got lucky. That's why y'all won. This is what I said. This is what I said to him. These exact words. You hater, take this L with dignity. Take this L with dignity. It ain't that deep, brother. Any given Sunday, it's a divisional game. Why you getting so in your feelings, bro? I didn't say all that part, but I did say take this L with dignity. It ain't that deep. It ain't that dang on deep. You win some, you lose some. Just happened we was victorious last week, but we took this L this week to the Ravens. I'm taking this L with respect. I'm giving the Ravens respect. They deserve to win this game. I ain't taking nothing away from the Ravens. They deserve to win the game. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's all fun at the end of the day. He said, yeah, it's all good at trash talk. It's all good if you want to trash talk. My friend said the Vikings were going to cook the Ravens. Hey, listen, bro. I said the Vikings were going to beat the brakes off the Ravens. I was wrong. I was wrong. I said we was going to win, and we took the L. What am I supposed to do right now? I'm supposed to and cry? What am I supposed to do? I'm not going to cry. I'm going to give the Ravens credit. In the Vikings, the season is not over. I'm still optimistic. The season ain't over until it is over, and the Minnesota Vikings will make the playoffs. Can I talk that talk? Drop the mic. Can I talk that talk? Let's go. Oh, yeah, Philly, everything besides football. Anybody that's into basketball, this is my link. Go hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to this. If you're into basketball, I cover the Sixers, the Phillies, Flyers, and boxing. Primarily, I cover the Sixers on that channel, but I am a hyper sports fan. If you're wondering why I'm from Pennsylvania and I'm a Viking fan, it's because of the greatest wide receiver of all time, and his name is Randy Moss. But if you're into basketball, go click that link I just posted in the comments and check out that channel. Hit the subscribe button. Trying to get that channel up and running. But this is the link right here down below. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Do you have the pack? Do you? Oh, I have. Honestly, I don't know who's going to win that game. That game is a. Do I want the Packers to win? No, I'm a Viking fan, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Packers win that game. Is it in Philly or is it in Green Bay? I don't know that answer. That's going to be a good game. That game could go either way. Hey, I ain't gonna sit here and cap with y'all. Yeah, I'm a Viking fan, and I'm gonna talk that talk. I want the Bears to lose. I want the Lions to lose. I want the Packers to lose. It ain't nothing personal. It's all business. I'm gonna keep it real. It's a division. It's a division. We're trying to win a division. It is what it is. Just like if the Ravens were in our division, I'm gonna want the Ravens to lose. It is what it is. It's nothing personal. You feel me? Some people make it's a personal thing. It ain't personal. It's business. You feel me? I'm an anti-Viking fan. Oh, don't be like that. I'm a Chargers fan, so I got nothing against them. Hey, Chargers beat the brakes off of us a couple weeks ago. Thursday night football. Was it 37-10? It beat the brakes off the Vikings. I don't got nothing to say about the Chargers. Hey, they beat us so much. They beat us so bad. Viking fans just gave up on the season until we beat the Lions or whatever. Like, we just gave up on the season. A lot of people just gave up on the season. See, I'm not that type of dude. I'm going to go down with the ship. Whether the Vikings make the playoffs or not, I'm going down with the ship. I think we're going to make the playoffs still. We still got a lot of games left. But at the same time, I got to be real, man. It is kind of, it's to the point right now where it's like, okay, can the Minnesota Vikings get to the point where they can get the play calling a lot better? You get what I'm saying? Like, the play calling for me is suspect. You know what I mean? Jerry Rice clears. Yes, a lot of people will say Jerry Rice clears. Let me just get this out there. I'm not coming at Jerry Rice. But Randy Moss never had 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks for 15 straight seasons. Jerry Rice had Joe Montana. I know you heard of him. Jerry Rice had a Hall of Fame quarterback in Steve Young. I know you heard of him. 15 seasons of Hall of Fame quarterback play thrown into a Hall of Fame wide receiver is greatness waiting to happen. I'm not taking nothing away from Jerry Rice, but if you was to give, and I'm not taking nothing away from the quarterbacks that threw Randy Moss the ball, Culpepper, there's multiple, a lot of good, some good quarterbacks, especially Tom Brady, the GOAT at quarterback, but he wasn't with the Patriots his whole career. And he wasn't with, you know what I mean? I'm just being honest here. I'm being honest right here. Like, and I'm not trying to come at Jerry Rice. I'm not saying that he's not the GOAT. And I'm not saying, I don't agree. I'm going to have to agree to disagree. I am saying that. But if you was to give Randy Moss 15 years of consistent quarterback play, I'm just saying, I'm not going to say that Randy Moss would have had better statistics than him, but he would be close or better though. Close or better. It wouldn't be night and day what it looks like right now. If you look at Jerry Rice's statistics compared to any wide receiver, it don't even matter. It could be Terrell Owens, Larry Fitzgerald, Randy Moss, whoever you want to name. It's night and day when it comes to statistics and touchdowns and receiving yards. It's night and day. And part of it is because of quarterback play. I'm just being honest. And not taking from Jerry Rice because you still got to make the catch. And he's an all-time great talent. He's debatably and mostly probably 95% of the NFL fans will say that Jerry Rice is the GOAT at wide receiver. I'm part of the 5%, and I'm going to say Randy Moss, or someone's going to probably say Megatron Calvin. They're going to say something. The 5%, there's not many of us, but I am one part of the 5% that says that I think Randy Moss is the best, the greatest wide receiver of all time. That's just my opinion. Nothing against Jerry Rice, and this is not me hating on Jerry Rice, so I don't want people thinking, oh, you're hating. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, in my opinion, Randy Moss is the GOAT at wide receiver. Going live tomorrow or tonight's game, LO's Skull Bears W today, baby. Hey, listen, Bears got a good dub. They got a good dub against the Giants. Jermaine, shout out to you, my guy. Going live tomorrow. Yes, I will be going live tomorrow sometime. I'm not sure exactly when, but I will be going live tomorrow. I should be going live. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I should be going live tomorrow. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate all y'all support. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family, and I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Everybody's welcome to this YouTube channel. And I want to say this. When you come on the live streams, get your popcorn ready. Get your lemon pepper wings ready. Get your garlic parmesan wings ready. Get your extra hot wings ready. Just get it all ready because it's going to be a show. Get your extra buttery popcorn from the movie theater ready. Get your sweet and salty popcorn ready. Your caramel popcorn ready. Kick your feet up, relax, enjoy the live stream, and vibe with your boy. That's all it is over here. We vibing over here, baby. Good vibes over here. Salute to everybody that's in the building. And Chiefs fans. I'm not sure what y'all looking like right now, but yeah, man, y'all got Patrick Mahomes. Y'all can't really say nothing about y'all because what can I say about y'all? Y'all got 3 Super Bowls in the last few years. I can't say nothing about y'all. It is what it is. Y'all, I don't want to see. Listen, I don't got nothing bad to say about the Chiefs. It is what it is with them. Darian Jerry Rice used for a season or so. Yeah, he probably did. But the consistency of great quarterbacks for Jerry Rice by far is more consistent than Randy Moss' consistency with great quarterbacks. I'm just being honest. I'm not taking nothing from Jerry Rice. I'm just saying, if you was to give Joe Montana and Steve Young, and by the way, they played before Randy Moss got even drafted, and they were playing before he got drafted, I believe, right? So I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, like say you replace Jerry Rice, right? And you put Randy Moss in that, like on the 49ers, right? I'm not gonna say I guarantee, but man, I'm guaranteeing. I'm standing on 10 toes, bro. I guarantee Randy Moss gonna have great stats, just like Jerry Rice, because they're great wide receivers. Great wide receivers. If you get a chance, look up Deion Sanders, right? And look up Deion Sanders, one of the greatest cornerbacks of all time. Look up what he said about Randy Moss when he was guarding him. Look up what he was saying. He gave that man so much credit. Listen, when you get a chance, look up the video, just be like, Deion Sanders talks about Randy Moss. It'll pop up. That man was giving so much love to Randy Moss, and you know how good Deion Sanders is. I think everybody knows who Deion Sanders is. Jared Johnson said, "Fly Eagles fly." Shout out to you. Shout out to you, all the Eagles fans. Not necessarily if he has way better quarterback, would other wide receivers Moss played for also benefit and possibly make Moss lose some targets he would normally get. I'm just saying. I don't know, man. Who was better than Randy Moss? If you was to put Randy Moss on the 49ers, bro, what wide receiver is even close to Randy Moss? Take Jerry Rice off the team. Put Randy Moss, replace Jerry Rice with Randy Moss. What wide receiver is even close? Respectfully speaking. I'm not trying to come at nobody else. There was some good, talented wide receivers on that team. But, bro, Joe Montana, all you got to do is do this. Look, you got Randy Moss going like, hold on, let me see if you can see my arm. See my arm right here. See my arm, y'all. Randy Moss going like this. He puts the hand up. He puts the arm up. Throw me the ball. I don't care if I'm getting triple coverage, double coverage. It don't matter. I'm just saying. He said, Google Peanut Tillman rookie interception that never happened to Jerry Rice by a rookie. Wow. Still scold, though. Salute. I'm going to look that up. But I'll tell you one thing. If you can go that route. But I'll tell you one thing. I think the first, I don't know how many seasons, Randy Moss had 1,000 yards for the first 9, 8 seasons, whatever. Jerry Rice didn't. Jerry Rice did not have 1,000 yards his rookie season. Randy Moss did. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm not taking nothing away from Jerry Rice. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just giving you my opinion. He said Chiefs suck. Nah, Chiefs, I don't know about the Chiefs sucking, though, bro. Let me look up the Chiefs right now. I don't believe the Chiefs suck now. I think it's a little bit too far. I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion, my bro. I'm not sitting there saying that you're wrong, bro. But, hey, listen, bro. I'm not saying that you're wrong, bro. But at the end of the day, I don't know about that, bro. They are third in the AFC West. Who's in the AFC West all like that? All right, so you got the Broncos. Oh, my goodness. Wow, their division is stacked. Broncos are 8-2. Excuse me. Chargers are 6-3. The Chiefs are 5-4. The Raiders are 2-7. There's enough games left to do something though. There's enough games to do something though. Like, they got division games left. This division can be changed soon. You never know. They seen what Randy Miss did with Tom Brady. Yeah, bro, they don't want to admit to that, bro. That's what I be trying to tell people. And look, I love that he's a Viking. He got drafted by the Vikings. I love seeing him, Chris Carter, and Randy Moss. But at the same time, can you name any wide receiver that Jerry Rice played for a second wide receiver? Because he became the second best wide receiver when Randy Moss got drafted. Can you name a second wide receiver that was better than Chris Carter? And guess who still got the touches? Randy Moss still got those touches, bro. Respectfully. Ain't no wide receiver greater than Chris Carter that played with Jerry Rice. Name him. There ain't no second wide receiver greater than Chris Carter. Do y'all remember who Chris Carter is? Touchdown machine, one-handed machine, touchdown machine, Chris Carter. Like, I'm just saying. He said, love to see passionate fan. You already know, bro. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. But yeah, the Chiefs got a chance, but I don't know, it's going to be hard. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we are all one YouTube family over here. I am primarily, I'm a Viking fan. I primarily cover the Minnesota Vikings on this channel, but like I said, you're welcome to the YouTube family. If you ask me a question about your team, I'll give you my honest opinion about your team. I don't know everything about everybody's team, but I know the basics I know basic stuff about every team. I'm not like super analytic. I just give you my honest opinion. I talk that talk. I go what my eyes tell me more than what analytics and stats tell me. That's the type of person I am. No disrespect for anybody that goes by analytics, that's all they go by or whatever. I use a little bit of both, but I really go by my eyes more than analytics statistics tell me. That's how I look at things. I go by my eyes and what my eyes tell me. Like, I love the fact that a lot of people that are not Viking fans support me on this channel, though. That's really cool. Ravens beat y'all. Yeah, the Ravens did beat us. They beat us fair and square. I don't got no issues with the Raven fans, man. I said we're going to beat the brakes off of them. And they beat us. I gotta put respect on their name. The Raven fans said we was gonna lose. We lost. I ain't taking nothing away from the Ravens. I just wish my Minnesota Vikings offensively played better. They played terrible offensively. And I'm not gonna take away everything that the Ravens did on defense, but I'm just saying, bro, we got away from the run too early, and there's some other boneheaded play calling, and just the list goes on. You know what I mean? And that's just how I feel. Not trying to take away from the Ravens, but I'm just saying it was a lot of boneheaded play calling, in my honest opinion. That's just my opinion. We had a chance to win this game, and the Ravens deserve to win. Let me say that. But when you talk about some of the play calling for the Vikings, bro, when it's 4th and 1 and you go for a deep pass for a touchdown, you go for the home run pass instead of running the ball, knowing that your rushing attack was good. You should have rushed the ball. Respectfully, you should have rushed the ball. I don't understand it. I don't. Chargers 3-0 in AFC. Oh, in the division. Wow, bowed up. I like that, though. That's pretty cool, Chargers fan. He said bowed up. I like that. Bowed up. I like that. I agree with you. I'm a Chargers fan, so I hate the Chiefs. There's still 7 games more. Yeah, it's enough. It's enough, bro. It's enough games for the Chiefs to make a run. Bro, Jerry Rice played with T.O. for 3 years. Oh, shoot. I forgot about Terrell Owens. I did forget about Terrell Owens. Yeah, you got me with that one. You got me with that. You got me with the Terrell Owens part. But Chris Carter's a great wide receiver as well. T.O. is a great wide receiver. So you got me with that. Bro, you got me. I can't even deny that. I can't deny it. Ryder, you don't want to mess with me. In the yeah. With the G. You don't want to. You know the vibes over here, yo. We partying over here. Jerry Rice played with Terrell Owens. That is crazy. That is crazy work. I forgot about Terrell Owens playing with Rice. And you know Terrell Owens is one of the GOATs, man. We one of the GOATs at wide receiver. I got a lot of respect. Yo, people be trying to say that Randy Moss and Terrell Owens They were like they weren't worth it. Like having them on the team because they thought they were a distraction. Terrell Owens made every team better, bro. Randy Moss made every team better, bro. They just wanted to win. Terrell Owens would really talk that talk though. I love the popcorn. Get your popcorn ready. I got that from T.O., by the way. I got that from T.O. I remember, was he an Eagle or was he a Cowboy? And he scored a touchdown and he did the little T.O. thing that he usually does. He's like, get your popcorn ready. I said, oh man, hey, listen, that stayed with me till this day. Get your popcorn ready. Shout out to Terrell Owens, man. That's a fact. Yes, you're right about that, bro. And T.O. over Carter and Moss. No. I say I disagree with the last thing you said. Terrell Owens over Randy Moss. I'm not going that far, bro. I love Terrell Owens. I'm going Randy Moss over Terrell Owens, and I'm not trying. And listen, it's very close. It's very close. But I got Randy Moss, bro. Respectfully, like I'm not trying to. Like I love Terrell Owens, bro. But I think his hands wasn't as great as Randy Moss's hands. Randy Moss didn't drop the ball as much as Terrell Owens. And I'm not saying that Terrell Owens didn't have hands. He would go over the middle a lot more than Randy Moss. But when it comes to a deep threat, Randy Moss was the best deep threat in my opinion. I don't care. No, hey, that's just my opinion, bro. I ain't taking nothing away from Terrell Owens, bro. Do you think a college team can beat the tech? Nah, I think it's funny that people will ask that because it's kind of like with the worst team in the NBA, right? You'd be like, oh, the Wizards, right? And you put them against like a college men's team, right? They're going to beat the brakes off of that college team, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. These are grown men playing. You get what I'm saying? They're grown men versus men that are growing into their bodies. They're not fully, you know what I'm saying? I don't see it happening. I think the Titans, and you know what? The Titans, the rookie Cam Ward, I know he's going to have a better season next year. This is just a growing pains. You got to go through it, man. The Titans are going to have to draft better. I don't know what the Titans draft, what they had, first round, second round. I don't know what they have, but they definitely need to get a running game. They definitely need to get their offensive line together. They definitely need to get their everything. Everything needs to get better. You need to build around Cam and get you a star wide receiver. They got to do a lot of things to help that young man be the best he can be, especially drafted him first overall in the 2025 NFL draft. So we'll see what happens with the Titans, but I am cheering for Cam Ward and seeing what that man can do. I always go for like the young quarterbacks, all the young quarterbacks. Lions cooked y'all last week. You got lucky. Hold on, what? Lions are cooking right now. We putting up 50 piece in. Hey, listen, J.J. Jefferson, we going to definitely see. You can say that we're lucky. You can say all that if you want. But respectfully speaking, I guess we'll be lucky then. And we'll beat y'all again with luck. Now, if we beat you again with luck, then what you going to say? Respectfully speaking. Got love for you, brother. But you yapping and yapping. I ain't hear you talking when we beat y'all. You wasn't in the comments. From my knowledge, you wasn't in the comments talking when we beat y'all. Where was you at, my brother? Drop the mic. Yeah, now what? Bring it. We ain't scared. We ain't scared of the Lions. We beat y'all already. What we scared of? Lions lost to Washington is paying for, yeah. I mean, I hate to say, I told you. Yeah, man, they beat us. They beat us. The Ravens beat us. I can't even, hey, listen. O'Neal looked it bad. We got to call him out. Play calling was bad. O'Neal and shout out to Trick Shot, my guy. The Steelers are putting the bolts under circuit tonight. Let's get it, Pittsburgh. Let's get it. Oh, okay. Hey, Trick Shot, that's a hard game, bro. Them Chargers, they got a good offense, but y'all got a good defense. So what's going to win? And Aaron Rodgers got to score touchdowns, bro. He got to score them touchdowns. But yeah, O'Neal was terrible. Chargers going to cook y'all tonight. Oh, snap. He said, boat up, Toxic. Oh, snap. Respectfully. No, they ain't. Let's go. Steelers Nation, baby. All day, every day. Let's go. Let's go. He said, welcome all NFL teams to the channel, Vikings Skull Family Football channel. Yeah, hit the like button, everybody. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family at the end of the day. Salute to everybody. We here, baby. We here and we vibing. You feel me? T.O. and Chad Johnson was so much alike. Chad Johnson used to call his coordinator in the middle of the night and say, I'm open, and then hang up the phone. Hey, that's funny. Yo, and they changed his name to Chad Ochocinco. Yeah, Chad Johnson was a very, very good wide receiver as well. I like Chad, but he ain't Terrell Owens though. Respectfully, he ain't Terrell Owens, but he was a very, 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 very good wide receiver. He's like the tier below Terrell Owens. I think there's levels. Like I think the Jerry Rice might be number one, right? And then you got the second tier. Like Jerry Rice might be by himself, even though I disagree with that. But then you got Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, and maybe one or two other wide receivers, maybe. But then after that, it's this, you know what I mean? Calvin. If Calvin would have played longer, he would definitely be up there. He probably still up there. He just retired early, kind of like Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck retired because of injuries. You feel me? Y'all the cook charge. Yeah. There's one Duke player in history, does Duke Blue Devils, that played with them. Graduating school. Do you know who the player? Hint, hint. It's not Kyrie Irving. I don't know, bro. Oh, how are you, bro? I'm good. How are you, technical? How are you? Stay positive, but the Vikings suck. Hey, listen, we gonna see, bro. We gonna see. I'm gonna be the Viking fan to be optimistic until the season is over. We still undefeated in our division games. We beat the Lions. We beat the Bears. We're going to keep on doing what we got to do. We're going to see what happens by the end of the season. As long as we get into the wild card game, I'm happy with that, bro. Honestly, I don't even care about winning a division like that. I just want to get to the playoffs. Chargers going to cook y'all. Going to send y'all quarterback back to the... Oh, man. Our grandpa will cook y'all defense tonight. I feel it. Oh, snap. We got some trash talking in the comments. Everybody in the building, make sure you hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We go on live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together and not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Salute to everybody that's in the building. The Lion fans are quiet last week. Yeah, they was. Funny, Mike. Facts. We were seeing Timber, the weeds and all that. In the desert. They was nowhere to be found. Yeah, and luckily they have money to build a good team. Imagine if they paid Darnold with the score. Now at least they got money to be. Yeah, that's fact. That's a fact. Skull, Christopher Earl said. Charger fan said, I'm talking about how much Owens and Johnson used to talk trash. Yeah. They used to talk trash. They used to talk a lot of trash. You're right. Chad Johnson always, Chad Johnson I think he was the one wide receiver that had a list. He said, this is the cornerback we going against, and he would have like a check mark. He got cooked. Pretty much. Yeah, I remember those days, bro. Chad Johnson was a dog. What'd you think about Ed Reed? Oh, my gosh. What do I think about Ed Reed? One of the greatest safeties of all time. Hands down. Hey, listen, debatably the greatest safety of all time. Who knows? A lot of people might have him as the greatest. I love Ed Reed. I'm a big Ed Reed guy. Ed Reed, man, you talk about a great player, a great safety that always seemed to make an interception or a big hit. He caught interceptions and he's a big hit. He didn't look like he was the biggest safety, the biggest player on that field, but his heart was probably the biggest, right next to Ray Lewis. Hey, listen, you talking about Ed Reed? Bruh. Was simply amazing. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We go on live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. You know what I mean? Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Like I said, we go on live for every single game with the scoreboard and everything. And yes, I primarily cover the Minnesota Vikings, but everybody's welcome to this YouTube channel. And I want to say that if you ask me a question about your team, I will talk about it. I will give you my opinion about it. I don't know everything about every team, but I know a little bit. You know what I mean? And I can talk and we can talk about it in the comments. You're welcome in to this channel. And also, man, you could be from outer space. You could be from Mars. You could be from the moon. You could be from Jupiter, Pluto, Venus, whatever planet you're from. You could be from a whole nother country, a whole nother state. You're welcome to the YouTube family. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. I'm trying to catch up in the comments. He says, well, Vikings are boo-boo. What? You meant to say poo-poo? We all right, though. We going to be all right. Packers, though, bro. The man was nasty out there. Sean Taylor could been the best had he not got hurt. Yeah, Sean Taylor was really good. Very good. I agree. I'm a big fan, too. I'm here, and I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. You guys suck today. Yeah. Oh, dang, bruh. Or Christina. My bad. I didn't mean to say bruh. Yeah, we didn't play good. Our defense played good. Our offense didn't play good. I feel like if our offense was better, we would have a chance, but we lost. I got to give the Ravens some credit. It is what it is. I haven't. We're in Vikings 7 seed, and yeah, I can't help. Yeah, I can't help wearing a Viking jersey. Vikings and Packers got the same amount of Super Bowls over the past decade. My all-time favorite wide receiver had to be Steve. Oh, I love Steve Smith Jr. and Larry Fitzgerald. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do about 25 other teams. How about the Dolphins? Oh, he said, so do you? How about the Dolphins losing 3 players and whooping the Bills? Facts, man. That was a good game. Y'all Vikings fans, lucky y'all ain't a Titans fan. They are horrible, but they Ravens gave y'all. Nah, that's not true. They didn't beat us bad, bro. Big C Gaming, they didn't beat us bad. They won. They was a respectable L. We took a respectable L, but for them to beat the brakes off of us, it wasn't. Man, they won. I'll give them the dub. But we're going to bounce back. We're going to be better. The Viking fans, stand up. Stand your ground. Stand up. It's all good. We're going to make the playoffs. We're going to be all right. He said, Lamar Jackson, let's talk about him. Lamar Jackson played well. He didn't play the best, but he played well. He made the plays. He made the clutch throws when it mattered. And everybody that be trying to hate on Lamar Jackson and saying he can't throw, I can't tell. He can throw. He makes every throw. I can't tell. Maybe early in his career, he wasn't the most accurate, but he worked on his throws and he looks good. So shout out to Lamar Jackson. The reason why the Ravens are winning is because of Lamar Jackson. This is being honest. There would have been no safety in the world. Like don't talk. Taylor was about to change the game. Yeah. Lions up 35-16. Dag. I don't see MVP like an MVP in 1-0 Super Bowls. But let me say this though. Winning a Super Bowl is a full team accomplishment. You know, you can have the greatest defense and still lose. Look at the Vikings. We had the purple people eaters and we still lost. We had one of the greatest defenses and still lost. You can have the greatest offense. Look at the Patriots. They lost the Super Bowl to the Giants when they had Randy Moss and Tom Brady and the guys. That offense was one of the most amazing offenses in the game. Just being honest with you, right? So it takes a complete team. The Vikings could have won, but they missed field goals and stuff like that. Like special teams is important. Defense is important. What else? Offense is important. Coaching is important. There's so many factors. You know what I mean? There's so many factors on why teams lose or win. He said, you skipped me. Yeah, my bad. If I skip your comment, my bad, bro. It's a lot of comments. It's hard to keep up sometimes. What is your favorite memory of this season so far? You want me to be honest with you? My favorite memory would probably be the game against the Bengals. I'm not gonna lie. I think the games against the Bengals, the way we dominated defensively and offensively was amazing. And then again, that first game against the Bears, that fourth quarter, when J.J. McCarthy scored, what he scored, like 14, 21 points in in the fourth quarter alone. I gotta get that right there was a good memory. And also, I think the memory of JJ McCarthy coming back from that high ankle sprain and doing what he did against the Lions was pretty impressive as well. But there's a couple of memories, man. I think Isaiah Rodgers, the game that he had against the Bengals was like did he have like a pick six he had a pick six, he had a fumble recovery for a touchdown. He was amazing. He was amazing. Isaiah Rodgers was absolutely amazing against the Bengals. So that's another good memory as well. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for that question. And if I miss and I don't want you guys to feel any type of way. If I miss your comment, just tell me, because I don't be trying to skip comments, but sometimes I have to try to catch up because I'll be far behind. Because it's hard to answer everybody's question because it's like, I don't want to just give a one-word answer, you know what I mean? And then skip it and then go to the next one. I try to give you like of my full attention on that question. You know what I mean? And try to answer it. Yeah, mostly in the fun. Yeah. Always fun. Agreed. Right. The Saints beat the Panthers and the Panthers beat the Packers. So the Saints are better than the Packers. Nah, that's not necessarily true, but yeah, I get what your point is. Now, Bears, that's another story. Yeah. There's nobody in football right now worse than the Raider Nation. In the Jets, I'd rather be a Cleveland Brown fan than the Jet or dang. Bears suck, bro. Oh man. The Bears won. They look good. They won today. And Justin, not Justin. Come on. Oh my goodness. Caleb Williams scrambled for it was like a 17-yard rushing touchdown, and they won. So they beat the Giants. So I mean, listen, you can say that they suck, but they winning right now. Caleb Williams is playing good football. He's playing good football. And this is coming from a Viking fan. I could literally hate on the Bears, but I can't hate. They playing good football. They're playing good football. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. I always say that because it is, man. There's a lot of evil going on around the world, and I want this channel to be somewhere where we can all come together as one and just vibe. You know what I mean? It's okay to disagree. Just keep it PG in the comments, and let's just vibe out and have fun. You feel me? I live in Ohio State. Okay. Skol Vikings. We got Go Pack Go. We got some Packer fans in the building. Ravens, good game. Yep. Let's go. Skol. In today's game, Vikings are a L team. Oh, come on, Billy. Don't be like that, bro. Any given Sunday. Facts, Chris, for real. Drake May is hands down. And respectfully, Mike was on top of his game when he said Drake May is a winner. Hey, listen. They try to tell me that Drake May wasn't going to be a good quarterback prior to him being drafted. And I was saying, I'm going with my opinion. I'm not going by what everybody else says. I'm not a follower. I go by my own opinion. I don't care if every professional analyst says, oh, Drake May is going to be a bust. I'm going to go the opposite because I don't follow people. I follow what I believe. I go by my opinion. That's just how I always been. And Drake May is proving me right now. And I don't know everything because I get some things wrong. But Drake May is a straight up dog. Just saying. And I had people that watch film. I have people that was watch so much. I watch all this film on Drake May. He's not going to be good. I watch hours. And I told that same person, you can watch 100 hours of film on a player. It's so many reasons why a player won't be successful. It's not only the team, it's about developing, but it's the coach. It's a lot of factors on why quarterbacks might not be successful at the next level. But I've seen the talent in Drake May. The one thing I would say is this. Look at Baker Mayfield. He's not on the team he originally got drafted by. Look at Sam Darnold. He is not on the team he originally got drafted by. Look at Daniel Jones. He is not on the team that he originally got drafted by. What I am saying is, just because you might fail with one team doesn't mean that you're a bad quarterback. You might have to just go to another team. Sometimes a new scenery is a good thing because a coach will believe in you more. Maybe that coach didn't really believe in you and didn't give you the right play calls. Like, I'm just saying, there's so many different factors on why quarterbacks are unsuccessful. And then again, college is different from the NFL. Even if you win the Heisman in the NFL, how many Heisman winners got to the NFL and weren't good in the NFL? You could be the best player in college and not be the best player in NFL. There's levels to the game, like Meek Mill said. And that's why, levels to the game, young boy. That's what Meek said. Listen, that's a fact. The NFL is the top level. It's kind of like double A, triple A, and then you go to MLB, the Major League Baseball. It's the same thing in baseball. It's the same thing with basketball, right? When you go from college basketball, sometimes you might have to get developed a little bit more, go to the G League, then you go to the NBA. It's levels to the game. Just because you dominated in college don't mean you're going to dominate in the professional. Being a professional, I'm just being honest. But my eyes told me that Drake May was that guy. And I said that 2024 NFL draft is going to be good regardless, honestly. I said that NFL draft 2024, they got a lot of good players. A lot of good players. I'm still a Steelers fan, but I respect the Vikings. Oh, shout out to you, the Rats. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. Make sure you Super Hawk smash that like button. Super Hawk smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. You know what I mean? Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly, truly feel that way. Truly feel that way. So if you're feeling the vibes, even if you're not a Viking fan, you are welcome. Consider subscribing to the channel. But do not forget to hit the like button. I noticed JJ throws. He threw off his feet instead of setting. And then, yes, there is a couple of throws where a few throws where that got batted at the line of scrimmage. He gotta figure that out. He has to figure that out. There was some bad throws. I will admit, like, I'm not going to say that JJ McCarthy didn't make any mistakes because he did, right? But I think the reason why we lost this game wasn't all because of JJ. Because some people are going to say he's a bust. I don't believe that. He's going through some growing pains. My biggest gripe is with who I'm kind of beefing with right now. Not really beefing. Y'all get what I'm saying. I'm joking when I say that. Who I'm not feeling right now is KOC. Because I feel like KOC, he gave up on the run. The best, besides the trenches, besides the offensive line, what is the quarterback's best friend? What is the quarterback's best friend? The run game, right? When the run game is going good, why go away from it? It doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. Preach, man. Some of those teams wasn't the right fit, right, for those players, or they wasn't right for that team. Facts. Yeah, right. Mayfield win Heisman Trophy. I always believe Baker. Yes, facts, bro. Will Chamberlain is the GOAT. He's definitely one of the GOATs. A lot of respect for Will Chamberlain. Steelers, we got Steelers fan in the building. Salute to you. Dude, I'm struggling right now. The Vikings are nice. Yeah, the Vikings got to get it together offensively, but I do love my Vikings. Jefferson was trash today. Yeah, offense was bad today. Period. Offense was bad. Chiefs fan, will give you worthy and I first for no. We're not giving up a first. We need 2 firsts. If you want Justin Jefferson, Chief fans, I want 3 firsts. I don't even want to do that. We gotta listen. I ain't giving up Justin Jefferson. I might give you Jordan Addison for a first round pick. Yeah, we could do the Jordan Addison. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do the Jordan Addison. And I like Jordan Addison. I give up a first. Yeah, we'll give you Jordan Addison. If you don't know who Jordan Addison is, the guy, go look up Jordan Addison. He's one of the best second string wide receivers in the game. Getting the ball out of their hands. I am running. Right, get the ball out of your hands quick passes and run the ball. We didn't do it. We didn't do it. But everybody that's in the building, man, thank you so much for all your support. Hit the like button on your way out. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. I'm about to get off in about a few minutes. I want to say thank you for everybody that is supporting me on this YouTube channel. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. And I will be going live for absolutely every single game. Like, I will be live for absolutely every single game this season. Whether you a Viking fan or not, you're welcome to the YouTube channel. It's one YouTube family. Salute to y'all. God bless to y'all. And again, I want to put this message out again, right? Mental health is very important, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going through anything, please, I know it's harder. It's easier said than done. I understand. Try your hardest to get some help. This is random. You know why. If you know why I'm talking about this. But now if I'm talking to you, try to get some help. And another thing, if you're not going through something and if you're feeling good, right? Go check on your family members. Go check out on a friend. Check on a friend. Now, I mean, some people call when they ask for stuff. They come together for family reunions, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All that. And funerals and stuff. Why not check on a family member when it's just a random check? I'm just checking on you. I just want to make sure you're okay. That might help them. So, salute to everybody. Have a wonderful day. And I want to say, I'm out. Until next time. Peace.